One, and we're back.
We're back.
We're back
Why do you
again.
always say we're back when we weren't even on?
I don't know. I feel like people feel like we're gone, and I don't know, like we don't come back.
We're never gone.
We're always here.
Our frequency's still gonna be here.
Shout out to Victor Aguilar for gifting a membership. I see that Quien Te Importa has
Hey,
received
thank you,
it.
Victor. That's the homie right there, Victor. Thank you, bro. I see you, Smear Gang, Alex, Cell, Quien Te Importa, 94M, the
roll
homie
call.
right there.
Bro,
Man, he's already going in on Texas foods. That's crazy. Man, the homies be going in on it. Oh, shoot. Let me turn this down. My bad.
is that what I was hearing?
Yeah.
Dang.
Hey, how come you didn't make the emblem bigger?
Oh, you're
You see the way
right.
you are?
You know what?
You
This,
see, everything I ask of you, you don't do. And you're supposed to be management.
hold on. Let me see.
I feel like...
Let me show
like,
you what I could do.
not that big, bro.
Okay. All right.
That's cool right there.
All right.
I just wanted it like the size of your picture.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say something else.
And then put it over your face. Right there. It's over your face right there. Yeah, that's perfect right there. That's perfect. What do you guys think? Hey, but what did he say? Texas? Wait a minute. I need to read this one because I see a thing right there. Texas take the morning after pill just in case. What the heck?
We're gonna read the super chats at
All right.
the end of the show.
Yeah. Hey, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, P-Dubs. I just want to say thank you for joining us tonight on this fine evening. It's Tuesday. We were going to go live yesterday, but NORBEEZ was out of town.
I was busy taking care of some business,
Some business.
and it seemed to have worked out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got good results out of it, and I'm very pleased.
What business? Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Hey, but thank you for everybody joining us tonight on your you know, if you're on your way home from work, if you're at work, if you're chilling at home with your family, your kids are yelling, whatever. Thank you for participating in tonight's episode.
Shout out to Roxy.
Shout out to Roxanne Soto, special lady and Roxy in here. Hello, fellas.
That's right, 94M.
Hey, what's up,
That
Red
is
Cat? I appreciate you, bro. Smear Gang.
P-Dubs.
What's up? Bless this mess, BTMR says. West LA. What's up, homie?
That's right.
Hey, but yeah, how was your day, NORBEEZ? What's up? Talk to me, homie.
Well, you know what? Before we started, my day was pretty cool. I mean, it was a little warmer today. Aside from that, it not too bad. You know what? I ate cantaloupe today.
You what?
I ate cantaloupe.
You did?
Yeah, I ate cantaloupe.
Your body's gonna go crazy, homie.
I feel good. You know, it's been a minute since I ate cantaloupe. I don't know how long it's been since you ate cantaloupe.
Imagine your stomach must be your stomach, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's alive, you know.
Yeah.
But it's probably tripping out. Like, what is this? They probably seen like a bunch of light, like coming through. Like, oh my God, finally, this vato's eating something real. I'm getting
Something
some
that
real
isn't Taco
nutrients.
Bell.
Imagine.
Shout out to Victor Aguilar for gifting another
Hey,
membership.
real stuff. I'm not trying to put you on blast, NORBEEZ.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not trying to expose you.
You're
All right,
exposing me.
but
Well, no, everybody knows that I love Taco Bell.
seriously, do you really eat Taco Bell that much? Or I know we clown, homie.
You know, you know what?
Don't lie. There you go. You closed your eyes. That's already lying right there.
Because I don't want to say I eat it like every day. I mean, I could definitely
You
say
eat it 3 times out of the week. 3 days
I
out of
would
the week.
say once or twice out of the week, guaranteed. 3 if I'm lucky. 4 if
When
I
did you?
deserve it.
Would you say that? I mean, I think that's kind of addiction. Just saying. Can I say that?
I don't know. Reference as far as food.
Referring to food.
Food. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think as long as you don't put the D in front of the addiction, then you're good.
Okay, but so are you? What do you think, bro? What do you think?
No, I mean, I told you it has aside from sentimental value.
You're a habitual Taco Bell eater. Is that what?
There's sentimental value in it, and then there's also the historical value.
Wait a minute. What's the sentimental value, homie? How do you have a sentimental
value in the fact, you and I both know, we probably grew up in the impoverished life, right?
So fast food was always
So Taco Bell, out of all the fast food restaurants, was always the cheapest.
39-cent tacos, homie. Remember that?
I mean, yeah.
39 cents, homie.
I mean, you could feed a big family with Taco Bell, that you couldn't normally maybe.
So did
go
you
to
have
like
a big big family, or were you just a
Oh,
big?
no, no,
or
no,
wait,
I
wait
had
a
a big
minute,
family.
or were you just a big one?
No, I
in
had
the
a big family. I had a big family.
All
So
right,
you
all
know,
right.
when you get a lot of mouths to feed, you know, you don't have that much money. You know, you go to Taco Bell and you order a whole bunch of 39-cent tacos.
So
you know?
who ordered something for you? Your mom?
Yeah, yeah,
Your
yeah.
dad? And what did she order? Your first Taco Bell meal?
Just tacos.
Just tacos?
Yeah,
The crunchy ones or the soft ones?
The crunchy one. I never liked the soft ones.
Why?
I don't know. I never liked the soft ones.
So you like them hard?
No, did he? Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, man. What about the Taco Bell sauce? The hot, mild? What do you go with? What?
Well, I mean, a long time ago, it was just mild and hot. I don't know if you remember,
Okay.
but it was just mild and hot.
So overall, I got another food question. 'Cause I'm kind of hungry right now, but
Well,
I'm
you
sure
made me
I'm
hungry.
sure the
What did you-
audience.
what did
if
you
the-
say earlier?
Hey, if the audience can if you could do a poll, what is your favorite hot sauce? Like, do you like the tapatio hot sauce?
Are we talking about like things that are
Like
are
regular hot
sauce?
sauce?
You could buy
Yeah,
at the
you could
store
buy at the
or
market.
homemade stuff.
No, the market. I mean, I know people make some bomb salsa.
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
know that,
Oh, yeah.
man. But what do you like, bro?
As far as like something I could buy at the store,
Why do you close your eyes when you think? Are you trying to look sexy? What's going on, Norbeez?
is that when it comes out?
Yeah, you're like right there posing for everybody.
I'm going
homie.
through the memory banks in here and trying to figure out. There's so many different salsas. I mean, I would say that one with the wooden top.
The one with the wooden top. Oh, that's Oh my God.
I know.
What's the name? What's the name? Ask the audience.
Chad. What's the name
What's
of
the
the one
name of
with
that
the wooden
sauce?
top?
The one with the ball one, right?
Yeah. Like the spherical round.
Shoot,
one.
man. Tabasco. No, not Tabasco.
No.
It's that other one. It's oh my God.
Valentina.
Valentina.
Yes, that's it.
There you go.
Valentina. Thank you, Blue Star Dallas.
Blue Star Dallas.
Yes, Valentina.
Appreciate that.
I would say out of all the sauces that I've tried lately, I would say Valentina. You know what? Before I didn't like that vinegar type of hot sauce, but then slowly but surely I started like developing a taste for it.
Hey, and your favorite candy as a kid?
Okay, well, before I go there, what
right,
about
go.
you? What's your favorite hot sauce? What's
look,
your
somebody
go-to?
said Cholula. I don't know, different salsas for everything. You know what? I always wanted them to
Is
mark.
it Cholula?
You know what? Mark Cholula. Everybody's spelling it different. Colula. Somebody even put Colula.
Cholula.
Hey, but yeah.
Cholula.
Hey, what was your question?
What's your favorite hot sauce that you would buy?
You know what? I don't have a favorite, bro, but I have a favorite salsa for everything.
Okay, well, what's the one you
I mean,
generally would buy when you go to a store?
Always
get that hot sauce?
tapatio, bro.
Tapatio? Okay.
Yeah, that's all. I always buy that one. But you know what? I always wish that they would market the King Taco salsa. They should market that, homie. That should have been in markets already. You know.
I think, I want to say the Diablo sauce from Taco Bell is probably the closest one to that salsa.
To what?
To that flavor, that heat.
To what flavor? Wait a minute. Taco Bell salsas.
The Diablo, to the red sauce.
Oh, where?
What do you mean red?
The red sauce of King Taco?
No, well, close.
What are you saying that's similar
I said
to?
closest.
Heck,
That's
bro.
it.
Taco Bell salsa don't got nothing on King Taco, homie.
I'm telling you, man.
No way.
I'm telling
That's straight
you.
whitewash salsa, homie.
Okay, wait, where are we getting?
That's like throwing raisins in your potato salad. Stop it, bro.
Let
Stop.
me ask you,
It's like putting salt and pepper and saying that you seasoned the steak, homie. You better stop it with that.
let me ask you. Did you ever do the Lay's chip with tapatio and limon?
Yeah.
You ever did that?
Yeah. I think everybody did that. How do we get into food?
It's your fault, man. You brought up orange chicken.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about orange chicken because I want orange chicken. I don't know why I've been craving orange chicken, man.
I don't know, man. Not everybody gets it right, too, though. You know,
right.
I've had soggy orange chicken, then I had very
All right,
crunchy
best Chinese food
chicken.
spot. Nah, you know what? Let's get off the food because I'm gonna make myself more hungry. I'm gonna stop the show earlier. And,
Remember, I told you about with the craze with that the McDonald's chicken McNugget is actually orange chicken.
Tell everybody what you told me because I don't wait before you say it. I don't believe this guy right here. This
Okay.
guy right here, I do not believe him.
So the guy that invented the orange chicken actually was in the U.S. He was Chinese descent, but he invented orange chicken here. It was so popular when he invented it that McDonald's approached him and his restaurant to ask if they could teach them how to make orange chicken because they wanted to sell that at McDonald's. The guy did teach them eventually, and it's funny because this brings me back to like the Taco Bell story, where a white guy comes in and takes, and is taught how to make this delicacy, and then they turn it around and then create something else. So basically, when they learn how to make the orange chicken, they realize that we don't need the sauce. We could just sell the chicken by itself, bread it exactly the same way, and just sell it that way. So the birth of the Chicken McNugget happened from learning how to make orange chicken.
Okay, I lost about 100 subscribers with that. I'm just playing. Nah, but I don't know, man. That's hard to believe, bro. I don't know. But so what should we talk about? Let's go to the some of the questions, man.
Okay. Oh, wait. You were gonna say candy. No, you want to get off of food.
Yeah,
Okay,
because then we're gonna keep talking about food.
All right,
man.
we're out of food. Okay. All right. Here's a question from Jay. Oh, you know what? I told somebody that they'll get first dibs.
Okay. Hey, my apologies. I seen a question in there. Somebody said, "Why do you ask us to ask questions when you only read 5 questions?" It's not my fault, bro. The show's only so long, and some of these questions deserve a meaningful answer. A good response. So my apologies. I'm not trying to not read your question, but NORBEEZ has a hard time reading.
Hey.
Nah, I'm just playing.
All right. First one of the day is going to go from Chris from Arizona. Says, what a marvelous and NORBEEZ. Are you guys ever going to drop some gems about indigenous culture or stuff about the Bible and how it's tied to the indigenous?
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean, I can't say when. I'm always waiting on you to do the episode, man. Those episodes like the Flat Earth 2, I did the Flat Earth 1 already.
Yeah,
the Flat Earth 2 has even more information.
Got a lot of good
we
feedback.
started late. My apologies again. I have to keep apologizing, NORBEEZ. But
wait, why did we start late that day?
yeah, why did we start late that day?
I totally forgot.
Because this guy's on his phone while he's setting up the equipment. That's why.
No way.
Yeah, it is. It is way. But anyways, that's what happens most of the time. He's on his phone.
My memory's all jacked up.
But anyways.
Yeah, so yes.
Yeah, we got
basically.
part 2 coming up. And then those episodes, really, I didn't want to do lives talking about the Flat Earth because I really want to break it down and chop up the video so you guys could really see instead of me just, talking and stuff. And I'm able to show you more stuff, like some of the videos. I have to take off some of the music from some of the videos because we'll get... what do you call it? Copyrighted?
Copyright, yeah.
Yeah, copyrighted, and then
Well, I mean, we couldn't even monetize it because
we couldn't even monetize that one.
Those topics get flagged very easily.
Yeah, we'll get flagged, but yeah, go ahead.
All right, this one's from J.A. Lennox. Says, can eating a piece of garlic kill parasites in your body?
To be honest with you, I'm not sure if just garlic, bro. I'm not sure if it's just garlic, but me and NORBEEZ were having this conversation before we started. And one of the best things that I do recommend for cleaning out parasites or any parasitic things, because every disease, right? It's pronounced disease, not disease. We pronounce it like that for our own ignorant reasons of not researching the proper word or proper definition of the word, right? But any disease or we'll say blood-borne pathogen, meaning like if you get sick from the flu, if you have a type of cancer, if whatever ailment you might have, it comes from parasitic things, right? Parasitic things. And so the way to remove that, one of the best ways that I always recommend is whole cloves. Cloves are one of the best things to remove that. They actually dry out the parasite, and your body will either push it out through some form of a pimple, cyst, you'll end up peeing it out, or the other way out. But it will kill that parasitic worm. Another one is eating, NORBEEZ is going to clown when I say this word. There you go. Look at you already getting happy with what I'm going to say. Any type of real nut. Any type of real, like a walnut.
No diddy.
A walnut, any things of that sort, right? A date. Dates are really good for you. Those actually clean out
I
your
like
system.
one of those one day.
Real good. Huh? A what? A date? You want to go on a date with somebody? We're gonna find somebody for you. We're gonna make you a Plenty of Fish account.
Speaking about the dating accounts, did you not to get off subject, but there was I didn't know there was an app for women. It's called the T app.
I don't know what that is.
Where women go in there and post pictures of men to badmouth them and to warn other women about these men.
What?
And
I never heard of that.
Yeah,
Never heard of
that. Me either. But the only reason why it came out into the light, because I guess it was some sort of like low key app, like that only women knew about.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, then how do you know about it?
So this is why everybody now knows about it, because they got hacked.
Did you guys know about that? Did you guys know about that for real?
So
I never heard of this app.
I never heard about it either. But it came out in the news because they got hacked. The website, the app, it got hacked.
Oh, so it's not up no more.
So it is up, but the crazy part is that to be a part of this account, to have an account there, you got to put your ID. You got to put a lot of personal information about yourself.
Oh, wow.
So all the women that were part of that app, all of their IDs,
information's out there.
All their
that's
information.
crazy. I never heard of that before. That's a crazy app.
I mean, it's kind of like the biggest karma you could think of, because here they are posting pictures of men to make them look bad, whether it was real or fake.
Yeah.
But now all their information, as far as private information, is not out into the world. So I thought that was like a crazy karma, because they're putting up people's information, like men's information, making them look bad and warning women, hey, don't date this guy, don't date that guy, don't fuck that guy. But now all their shit is now out for sale. So I thought that was a crazy
don't be buying
karma.
their information, NORBEEZ.
Hey.
All right, what's the next question? Come on, Holmes.
All right, next one's from Anthony Garcia.
Your explanations are getting longer, NORBEEZ. For reals. NORBEEZ ain't shit. When I met NORBEEZ wouldn't talk. NORBEEZ didn't say a word. He would say hi.
Hello. Hi, Marvelous. This is NORBEEZ. Nice to meet you. Oh, my God. I'm such a fan. Oh, my God.
I'm just playing, homie. I'm just playing. But now, NORBEEZ, since he's made a name for himself on the Rhodium Radio Show, NORBEEZ ain't shy no more, man. That's good. That's dope.
I owe it to you, Marvelous.
Man.
All right. So next one is, you were asking me about this. What do you think about Ricardo Aguilar?
Oh, wait. Who's that guy again?
He was that one guy that I told you that goes on different podcasts, and, telling people that all the protesters are an embarrassment.
Oh, yeah.
And, how you should be rich and, and stop victimizing yourself. Saying that, he hates the fact that, Raza says, this is our land. It's been stolen. And he sees it like, why are you still crying about that? Like, it's
What's
not
wrong
your
with
land.
him, man? I wish you could get a person like that and take him back in time to his ancestors, so his ancestors could just sacrifice him.
Jump him.
Like that is so. And people like that don't understand the reason why they're here.
Well, from his backstory, from what I know about his backstory, he came from a very good family.
Yeah.
They had businesses. He had a good upbringing.
But I'm saying, look it. Let's take that, because I know you're gonna go in about an hour with your lecture right now. But what I'm saying is, like, imagine a person that is raza, right? And they have that bloodline that dates back to whatever tribe.
Yeah.
Puropecha, whatever, the Mexica, Maya, Inca, whatever, right? The only reason why you're here, bro, you NORBEEZ right now, is because one of your ancestors, one of your forefathers survived captivity, slavery, battles, war, and made it out to shoot you out.
Yeah.
And now you're here, homie.
Hey.
Like, imagine that.
That's a lot of surviving.
That's a lot of surviving, bro. And for a person like that to talk down on his culture and be so whitewashed, homie.
Yeah.
And not know that this land is so special.
Yeah.
Like, his ancestors have fought, bled, cried, homie, broken their backs. Like, how many of them went through so much for him to just say, who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? Stop crying about it.
Yeah.
Like, how dare you?
Yeah. So that's that guy's background.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say that. Well, nah. We'll get it. If we ever get to it, we'll get to it. Claudia Herrera says, "Why is eating chicken an abomination, and what protein source would you recommend?"
Because chicken isn't created by the Most High or Creator, or whatever you want to see. What word you want to see fit, right? The Creator, you believe in the Most High, a God, God, right? The Bible, even the Bible has certain laws, and one of the big covenants was the Mosaic covenant, right? And there's certain foods that you can consume, and certain foods that you can't. There's certain foods that you're told to stay away from and not eat, and that they're considered an abomination to your body, right? They create no vibrance, no real frequency that your body would benefit from. So to eat something that's man-made, and put two animals together would be considered an abomination.
I still like chicken.
That's cool. So anyways, she said, where does protein come from? So protein comes from plant life.
No. They said, what protein source would you recommend?
Plant life.
Plant.
Like any plant-based food, any organic fruits, just fruits, vegetables. That's your main protein source. Meat, unless it's grass-fed, not grain-fed, and that it's grass-fed, then that's good to eat.
Nuts? What
that's
about
okay.
nuts?
Hey, you want to go ahead and eat them? Yeah, of course, bro. Yeah, I said that before.
That's a protein source.
Yeah, it's a protein source.
All right.
Protein.
What about fish?
Huh?
What about fish? What do you think about fish? That's a protein.
Protein, yeah, definitely,
Fish,
bro. Yeah,
fish.
your fish must have scales, though.
And okay, what do you mean by that?
So scales, anything that doesn't have scales, like say catfish. We're not supposed to eat catfish, bro.
Catfish doesn't have scales?
No.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah. So anything with scales, like salmon, you know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know all the fishes in the world,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I didn't know about that, about catfish. And I didn't really.
Well, because
Yeah,
you eat Taco Bell.
It's actually smooth.
Because you eat
man.
Taco Bell, that's why.
Yeah, that's probably
Crazy NORBEEZ, man.
All right, we got a next question from Rulas 9744. Would you ever do an interview with WAC 100?
No, probably not. And the reason why, no disrespect to him, but I just don't feel we have anything in common. There's a lot of drama with the dude. He has his hand in every jar. And too many people got issues with him. So I don't know. What type of movement he's on besides getting money. And this show is not about trying to get money. It's just about education. So I mean, if he had something to bring to the table, educational wise, then yeah. I mean, I don't see no problem sitting down with them. But as far as I know, there's nothing that he would offer on this side, And I don't know, man. He's more for like the no jumper. Even though he ain't getting along with that dude Adam or whatever. That's just one person I would never sit down with. I'm not gonna sit down with that fool.
I would.
Yeah, you would sit down with him?
Hell yeah. I would ask him.
I wouldn't.
I would ask him so many questions how he marked out that one fucking piece of shit from San Fernando. No. San Bernardino. I think that's where he's from. San Bernardino. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
Nah.
He marked out some guy on the live.
Oh, you're saying Whack, right?
Yeah, I'm saying
I thought you were
Whack.
talking about Adam.
Oh, no.
I'm not talking about Whack.
No,
I'm talking about Adam.
Oh, no. I'm talking about Whack.
Yeah. But Whack, yeah, I could sit down with Whack, but I'm not gonna. There's nothing to conversate. I'm not gonna ask him why or how he marked out that dude. Everybody know that dude made a fool of himself. He's literally. He's a sissy, dude. Like,
he would say he acted accordingly. He acted.
Accordingly, no, man.
Exactly
not when you diss the whole.
Now let me clarify. I'm not part of that world.
Yeah.
That gang world that he says he's from, but he says that
No.
according to that world, he acted very, very.
No, when you're in that world, you go all the way for that world. You don't let people come into your pad and diss you like that on your couch, and then on camera, and look. I mean, I'm not even gonna get into it with all that. I mean, the world sees it, so it's
the world already sees it. You cannot.
It's already spoken for, you know.
It's forever in the internet.
But yeah,
just like me, forever in the internet. But it is what it is. We all gotta take our L's, as they say.
Yeah. Let's go to the next one.
All right, next one's going to be this one's from Megan's The World. Do you think immigrants coming here care about land, or coming here because of jobs and opportunities that the U.S. provides?
I don't think that any Mexicano that would cross the border for anything, The only thing I think about is the money system. You know, that's definitely a thing, and it's family, you know, or her family. You know, a lot of women cross too, you know, or that have crossed, you know. But the majority of people crossing the Mexicano border is not a raza. You know, they're people from India, homie, a gang of
Oh
people.
yeah, you show. I think you showed
Pakistan.
clips of that.
Yeah, they're not, you know, they're the Sudan. Like they're not raza, you know, like they make it seem. They put that out there to you know, make people believe that we're a nuisance, and that's not true. You know, we're taking all the jobs when that's not true. We're the ones willing to do the jobs.
Well, I always hate the fact, and some Central Americans and South Americans say, I don't understand why you guys take it too hard. I'm like, well, because they always blame us for everybody else.
Yeah, Mexicanos have always gotten blamed
They
for
always
stuff,
say,
you know?
oh, they're Mexican. Go back to Mexico.
Yeah, but when you look at our people, we're some of the most compassionate people, man. When have you ever gone into a Mexicano household and their jefita hasn't offered you something to eat? Have you ate, mijo? You want some water? You know, like, I mean, we're not messed up like that, you know? Maybe there's a certain percentage, but it's a very low percent.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know, that are like that. But for the majority, a lot of our people are welcoming. All my homies, when I used to go to my homies' mom's houses, their grandmothers and grandparents would, you know, greet me. You want some empanada, mijo? You want this? You know? You want some coffee? You want some champurrado? You know, they were always so loving, man.
Really? Mm-hmm. That's good, man. That's always good, man. That it's like that. Excuse me. All right, let's see. Next is going to be from Southtown SD. Our civil rights verbal judo mentoring, just a few off the top.
I don't get it.
don't.
Hey, but shout out. That's the homie right there from San Diego. Shout out to the homie.
Okay. Art G2909.
Are you skipping some of them? Because I read some of the comments and they weren't the ones you're reading, homie.
No, you know what? Because I put it to the newest. So the newest go all the way to the top. The oldest are at the bottom. So I read the bottom ones.
Well, read the oldest ones.
Like the first, like the people that jumped on it first.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't know how NORBEEZ does it, you guys, but this is how he does it.
Okay. Well, this is interesting. Art G2909 said, "That's right. Good to see you on more consistently. LOL. You can't say you're not a content creator anymore. So add it to your resume."
No. See, but look at, that's what I'm not though. Like, I'm not a content creator is just looking for anything, you know, anything. And I feel like this channel right here, I stick to certain subjects. You know what I mean? Whether people want to call it conspiracies, where people want to call it, oh, he only talks about the flat earth, or he only talks about the Bible, or he only talks about cultura, or whatever. You know, I'm not out here talking about every type of content. You know, I feel like that's a content creator. If I'm wrong, my bad. But I don't feel like I am searching for everything, because content creators end up doing reactions, you know, and that's their content, you know, a reaction. Look at all the channels that have started, whether there would be a prison channel, whether they be a fitness channel. Now they're all reactions.
Bro, they're like, it's very feminine now. It's very feminine, because I see a lot of these new podcasts and the old podcasters also that do reactions. Yeah. And now they look like women that are just gossiping with each other. Did you hear about this? Oh my God.
You should see your face right now.
Because this is how they look. They're reacting. They're gossiping. They're worse than The View. I don't know if you're familiar with the show The View. But it's a show.
Is it the Whoopi Goldberg?
Yeah, with a whole bunch of women gathered together talking. But these guys are worse because they're gossiping with each other.
All right, so you got your channel, right?
Yeah.
Would you consider yourself a content creator?
No, because...
And then would replying to somebody or reacting to whatever somebody says about you, would that be a content creator?
Wait, say that again?
Say somebody says something about NORBEEZ.
Yeah.
You know? And you react to it. Mm-hmm. Because you don't have to react to it, homie. No. Do you become a content creator?
I don't know if that would be the same thing as content creator, because I have done that. That's one of the reasons why Run the Fade came to be, because people started talking about me. So yeah. I made that. Me and the JEDI made that channel so I could respond to them.
Yeah.
In kind.
Mm-hmm.
But no,
Yeah, all the dudes that are like, I mean, that is kind of gay for you to be on your YouTube channel and you're watching another vato's YouTube channel.
well, I think a content creator is people that actually. Well, I don't know. Maybe I would say we're content creator because we're not using other people's content
Yeah.
to talk about things. Like we're not taking other people's videos and we're looking at it and reacting to it.
Yeah.
You know, because for the most part, that's just either stealing or that's you're just using somebody else's content to make your content. Or I don't even think that's content.
Yeah.
You're just basically using other people so that you could have a show.
Like be original.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're gonna do music stuff or you're gonna talk about gang stuff, then just stay doing that, you know?
Yeah.
Like you don't gotta go on another person's channel and be like, oh, I'm gonna clip this little video and I'm gonna react to it and I'm gonna get views off of it. That's kind of gay.
you know, and I think it was and then well, who was it? It was that one rapper, the one that says you got to check in with me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That guy even said it too. Like it doesn't make sense that that you're using other people's content. Oh no, you know what? It was Duno. Duno said that it doesn't make sense that you guys are just here using other people's content and reacting to it. Like you're not even original. Like you all you do is just talk shit about other people's shit. Like what do you do?
Yeah. Let's get to the next question. My bad.
All right, we went on a rant with that one. All right, my lab says, how can you prove both so-called black and brown people lived amongst each other and were part of the same tribes in Mesoamerica? Oh,
Well, if you go to the museums in Mexico, you know, a lot of it's etched in stonework, where you could see the gathering of what you would consider black and brown. Which I don't. Back then, you got ask yourself this, right? Ask yourself this, right? We'll just say pre 1492. Were they saying in Nahuatl that guy's black? Did they use that term?
no.
Or were they saying that guy's Afro American or African? Were they saying that?
I wish I knew, bro. But
You know, like more than likely not. Like our language is all given to us. Everything through the books, everything has been given to us. We've been purely indoctrinated. You know, so everything that we believe in is due to our feelings and learning whatever we've learned in school. You know, so I mean, I don't know. You just got to keep doing your research and you know, keep coming out of that rabbit hole, not going deeper in it.
One of your arguments is that you know, we're all just melanated, right?
Yeah, melanated. Some people contain more melanin. Okay, so take for instance me and NORBEEZ, right?
Yeah.
NORBEEZ looks like a straight Indio. Nah,
Hey.
let's play. But NORBEEZ looks really indigenous,
I'll
right?
take that.
He looks
I'll
like
take that, anything.
he looks like he be Maya, straight Maya. You know?
Shout out to the Mayans.
And I'm more güero, right? But my grandfather was darker than him. You know? My dad was his complexion. You know what I mean? And so you know, you could go here and there with it. You know, there's an argument, but that's because of what you're taught. You know, you're taught that this person's a certain color when it's only the lack of melanin and skin pigmentation. You know.
Alrighty. Let's see. We got SD805 Plumbing saying, they say day is millions of miles away. Why then is space dark?
They say that what?
They
Day?
say, I think he's trying to say, they say the sun is millions of miles away.
Uh-huh.
Why then is space dark? Why isn't space all lit up?
Huh.
Oh.
Well, they'll say their argument would be that the space is that the sun is traveling right through space, so it can't light up the whole galaxy. Right? Yeah, yeah.
We're all spinning.
That's crazy, bro. Hey, but I used to believe in space, homie, and what got me into space even more was all the movies that they show.
Yeah, man.
All the sci-fi movies and all that.
Like Apollo. Apollo was a good one.
Apollo what? 13?
The one with, is it Apollo?
Or Apollo 11 with Tom Hanks,
yeah,
right?
with Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
That one was like.
Where he goes like that with the thumb and all that.
Yeah,
He's like
yeah,
doing
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. Space Cowboys. You ever see Space Cowboys?
What is this guy? Marvelous looks like Jafar from the fortune ticket. What is that? Oh, the fortune teller machine. What was that? I don't know who that is. I need to see that. I need to see that, homie. I don't know who you're talking about, but people are laughing, so I must look like him. Go for it.
All right.
Next.
All right. Zaid Uno said, "What's up, Marvelous and Nords? Why do you think there's so much paranormal activity in Mexico? Everyone has a story about a duende, witch, ghost. Could it be from the brujeria and devil worship? Side note: Texas fools want to know if NORBEEZ is single." Ah, damn it! I really got to read this before.
I think there's a lot of paranormal stuff that happens everywhere, bro. To be honest with you, there's a lot of stuff that happens over here in hospitals and morgues and even on the street. I seen a video the other day where this dude was talking about, I think he was in New York, and he was talking about he was just kicking it on his steps, right?
Yeah.
And he says this dude just came running out of nowhere, out of a portal. Like it was there was nowhere to come out of or nothing. He just came out of there and he was running or whatever.
Well, I hear Arizona's a hot spot for paranormal stuff too.
Yeah. And then but Mexico, since it's Mexico and people know that a lot of people practice the Santa Muerte, and there's a lot of witchcraft out there. I do believe in that. There's a spot, I forgot the name of it, man. I was just talking about this the other day. And that's where a lot of people go to get their indoctrination or their witch stuff, like such as Jennifer Lopez and
Oh, I heard about that.
What's her name?
Can you get that?
Did I send you something on that? You know the place? You know where it was at?
Yeah. It's that one place in Mexico. They call it the witch town, the witch pueblo,
yeah.
And it was J-Lo.
And they go there. All the main ones.
Salma Hayek.
Salma Hayek.
Salma Hayek.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
They went there to go and eat more babies.
We're gonna be taking some calls. NORBEEZ gonna read a little bit more, but we're gonna be taking calls too because I want you guys to, whatever you guys want to talk about tonight. Tonight's an open mic, so you guys could talk about whatever you want to talk about. You guys got comments, suggestions. You guys got questions. You guys want to tell. You guys want to tell a little story.
This is interesting.
Then it's all good. This is your platform, all right?
All right. Risky Business says, "Do you really believe the Earth is flat because the Bible mentions a firmament? Isn't that just another form of indoctrination?"
No, but you know what? Let's just take the Bible away then, right? Let's take the Bible away.
Okay.
So what has the government told you, right? The government has told you that they could only orbit lower space orbit of Earth, right? They can't. They've never gone beyond. Some of the other astronauts / scientists have said that they can't go past the Van Allen radiation belt, right? Why is that? And how did they get past it the first time when they went supposedly to the moon?
Yeah.
Let's take another thing then. They say that these planets, really pronounced planets, are so many thousands and hundred thousands of whatever, hundreds of light years away, thousands and thousand miles away, but yet they could get a camera and remote control it to take pictures over there.
Yeah.
But they can't do it closer over here. Like nobody can get a clear picture of Bigfoot, but they could zoom into a molecule on Mars or whatever. Like that's ridiculous. And then they know so much about other galaxies, but they don't know whether Pluto is a planet or not. How is that? How does that make sense? And then they say that we're traveling. I could keep going on. Yeah. They say that we're traveling through space, right? But the stars never change. We still have the Big Dipper, the Little Dipper. That never changes, or never do we rotate under it or around it or past it or whatever. It's always been there.
Yeah.
And then you have your signs, right? Aquarius, Capricorn, Aries, all this stuff, right? Your sign would always change if we were flying through space. If there was space to travel to, you would be a whole nother. You would be Capricorn the next day or the next month or whatever. We'd pass it. We'd come to there would be new ones. You know what I mean? But they're always it's like ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, I just thank God I'm not flying into space.
So, yeah, and then they say that there's no oxygen in space, right? And that's what fire needs to sustain itself, is oxygen, right? But how is the sun burning then? Or anything that's fire burning, when a star is formed and there's an explosion, there needs to be some form of oxygen, then they have no explanation for that, and then you get the interviews of the astronaut, right? Saying that they've never been to space. Armstrong has said it on many it's because we didn't go.
They say, how do you feel going to space?
And he goes, yeah, well, I seen you land on the moon. What show was he on? He was on one of the late night shows. And they were saying, yeah, well, man, I remember when I was a kid and I was watching you on TV land on the moon. He goes, wait, stop. He goes, you never seen nothing. What you seen was a show being put on for you, right?
He pretty much said it was all
Yeah.
production. It was,
And then you got the spaceship landing, right, and them filming it. Well, did they let the astronaut off first and said, "Hey, go stand over there and film me as I'm fucking landing"? You know, you got that. And then when they were taking off from the moon, right, you got the camera zooming up. I mean, what was the technology? What was the technology at that time? You know, did they leave an astronaut and say, "Hey, film me as we're leaving and let me take this"? You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. And then you got the most recent thing with these girls that went to supposedly space, right? The rocket was nowhere burned anywhere from its, what do you say? From its gravitational pull back to the Earth. You know, when all the other tips of the rockets that have came into orbit of Earth have all burned up. You know, when they burn up from the atmosphere or whatever, right? But this one was totally polished, you know, I guess because there was girls in it, you know, and they wanted their tip to be polished. But then you got her opening the door, that chick, what's his name, Bezos is suing now because she opened up the door from the inside, and you're not supposed to be able to open up the door from the inside. How did she do that? Like, what happened? You know, did she have a special key? I mean, I don't know. And then where were their spacesuits at? Because I know you need oxygen masks up there, right? But these girls just all had their makeup done. You know what I mean? They just came back from Skims, you know, shopping. Like, come on, man. Like,
but you could say they flew at a certain altitude.
Hey, whatever. But they didn't go past no firmament.
To the point where you could say the ship they were on was pretty much was free falling, which causes them to look like they're floating.
Yeah, that's CGI, homie. These chicks did not get their hair messed up one bit. They did not fly in no rocket at no 1,000 miles an hour or whatever. Have you ever seen a person that's flying a jet, an F-16, an F-14? You know, do you ever see the distortion of their face when they're hitting all those G's? These girls are hitting G, but not those G's. If you know what I'm saying. If you know, you know.
Hey.
But yeah. You know what? I mean, when you're flying that in a rocket, homie, you know how far back your face is going to go?
You know what? You actually have a good point there because you do
These
see...
girls, their makeup would be flying off their mascara would be...
You do see how when they go on those testings... where
go look at the test of the pilot test.
And they're going to 2G, 3G,
yes.
and you see... You
have to be able to breathe a certain way. These girls ain't damaging no makeup. Their hair is just perfect. You know what I mean? And it's just common sense. Hey, we were kids and we believed it, homie.
Even in the movies, they make it look like their faces are normal when they're shooting straight up.
Yeah, it's like you guys are grown up now. You guys are adults now. You guys don't let them mess or make you ignorant. You're not ignorant. You're not dumb. Your common sense knows. And don't let all these movies manipulate you and fool you. You know, it's the movies, bro. It's the movies and all these space commercials and this new technology that has always been around that has everybody fooled. That's what it has everybody fooled, homie, like Planet of the Apes. We all came from fish. Fish became reptiles. Reptiles became monkeys. Monkeys became men. Why are there still monkeys then, pendejo? Why? Why did they not get the notice or what? Come on. We're not dumb.
Why are fish still fish?
Yeah, we're not dumb. Did they not
get the notice?
We're not dumb.
All right, we went along with that one. Okay, let's see.
Hey, real quick, I want to take this one real quick. About the earthquake. 9.0 earthquake, right?
Yeah.
Was it off the coast of Russia?
Yes.
What did I say? On this show, what did I say on Rhodium Radio? It's all recorded. You guys can look back at it. But I called it. 9-point-something earthquake, and now there's a tsunami warning for, the coast of Cali and definitely Alaska. But I think the northern states would have more of an issue with that because we're sort of at the bottom. But anyways, it's still a tsunami warning, 9.0 earthquake.
Trying to come up with a name that mixes your name with Nostradamus.
If you guys remember me saying that, put in the comments. I remember, or put yes, because I did say it. I'm not trying to say I know everything, but I knew that.
Well, what do you think of Marveldamus?
Marveldamus, shut up. You're gonna give all these dummies that are watching my live right now all gay some content, man. Tomorrow they're all gonna be making reaction videos.
I mean, they need
in their little closet.
They need their views.
Man.
Okay. So Risky, because I already asked her one question. I'm gonna skip your other one and go straight to Mundo 144. What's stopping you from switching tattooing people into selling artwork and growing out your hair and beard instead of a clean shaven look?
You're right. A youngster Dom as P Dubs. Hey, P Dubs knows me, a youngster. Dang, it must be the homie right there. You know what? I don't know, man. I've always thought about growing my beard out, but I'm not that tall, and I think that short guys with beards look kind of dumb. So that's why I haven't done that. I'm just saying. And then you have a goatee. You don't even have a beard, homie.
Shout out to Hands On.
Hey, I appreciate you guys in the chat. Another thing, what was the other question? Artwork. I've thought about doing that, man, but artwork takes a little bit longer than tattooing.
You got good artwork.
Thank you, bro. I want to do it. You know, I always wanted to do something with clothing, but I never got to it. I'm a big procrastinator, and I don't know, man. I just a lot of other stuff. When I want to do something, something else comes up, you know, and I get distracted right away, and I just go with the flow, you know.
That sounds about right.
I appreciate it, you know. Wherever I'm supposed to be right now is where I'm at, you know, and I appreciate it.
Well, we're here.
Simón que sí.
All right, next part goes to okay. Puro Michoacan says 210 says part 2 on the flat Earth.
Definitely coming up. I got you.
All right, Slick Rick 82.
Slick Rick.
I don't know if you know about this, but we'll read it anyway. What's your opinion on the white guy getting beaten up by a mob of black dudes in Cincinnati, and the female getting knocked out cold by a man for trying to help? If the tables were turned and that was a group of white folk beating a black man, do you believe cities would be burning down in protest? I didn't even know that happened.
I don't know if that was the video I seen. It was the dude bald? If you're in the comments right now, I don't know if that was the dude that was
Hey, Jose Diaz, chill out.
That was like the bald dude. I'm
about to block you.
What you call it? What was I gonna say right now? NORBEEZ, you're interrupting.
Sorry about that.
I don't know. I don't think no chick should get hit unless she's like, you know, really beating on a dude or something. You know, she is a female at the end of the day. But
JEDI says supposedly.
Yeah, and then the dude. I mean, you know what? Honestly, I gotta be honest, man. I can't be mad. I can't be mad. I can't be mad because how many, like, for a dude getting beat down, that, you know, I mean, if he's starting it, I mean, if he's not starting something, then okay, you know what I mean? Yeah. But he's right there aggravating and think that his white privilege is going to give him a pass, you know, and you can't touch me and I'm going to disrespect you. Yeah. You know, hey, homie, you're going to get beat down. You know, don't walk away. You know? All right. Don't make up a story about going to the restroom.
There you go.
That's another thing.
Hey.
And definitely don't hide in your closet. But hey, if he got a beat down, you know, whoever, and they deserved it, then hey, that's what happens, you know. Suck it up, man. It's been happening to indigenous people for how many years, you know, getting unalived, and for every stupid reason, you know, or other.
All right. Next is from Wrinkles Munoz 9208 says 2 questions, Marvelous. Where does the word essay and homie come from?
Okay. Hey, P-Dubs, thank you, homie, for that super chat. We're going to read your super chat. Hey, I appreciate you, P-Dubs. Thank you, homie. What was I going to say? Okay, essay and what?
Essay and the word essay and homie. Where do they come from?
Okay. Let's go with this one then. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of homies / essays that are going to give you their opinion, and but this is what I was taught, okay? And this is coming from my dad. So the word essay derives of a southerner. You know, it comes from being a southerner. Northerners don't use it. You know, before all that stuff was happening, you know, they used it too. I don't know if a lot of them use it now, but they use up north. They use ene. You know, to me, you know what? That just sounds ridiculous because of the, you know, the whole split. I'm not even getting into all that politic talking, but the word essay, literally that's you're a southerner. You know, you represent the southern raza, you know, or the southern car. Homes derives from what I know from a person from your hometown. You know, when you say, "Hey, what's up, Holmes?" Like that's a person from your hometown. Now, whatever any other vato out there has a definition of where Holmes comes from, or homies. Homies will be a person from your barrio, your set, your hometown, Holmes. So what's up, Holmes, or what's up, homie? But now it's like it's a word that has been passed on to the youngsters, and and they just call everybody homie. Like, hey, where you from, homie? And the vato's probably not even from your hometown, you know what I mean? But he's considered a homie. So now, I mean, like in the prison system, when you go into the prison system or whatever, a homie is known as a southerner, you know. So now that's how far it's expanded. But as far as that, a homie's from your hometown, and ese is a person, that's a southerner.
Alrighty. Our second question was how do you keep blue jean dye from straining your white shoes?
Man, I used to have this problem all the time, especially with my laces, man. To use, you know what? Back in the day, before I even knew about this, what I would do, and this is gonna be kind of ghetto, homie, but I used to do it.
The ghetto.
The ghetto. Hey, before I even asked that, because I used to have a hard time, bro. I used to spray my pants. I used to crease up my pants,
Yeah.
right? And I would and to stop the shine, from your, about ironing.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you were to iron a pair of your blue Levi's, NORBEEZ, how would you iron them?
I would turn them inside out.
Okay, but if you were creasing your Levi's, how would you crease them?
I wouldn't. But
Just say if you had to. If you had to.
If I had to, I would probably start get it from the bottom of the leg part, the bottom, and then,
You find your seam?
find the seam, and
Okay.
then, from there,
Right. And then what?
flatten it out,
And then what?
and then put it on the ironing board.
Correct.
And then if I really want to get creased up, I'll throw in the starch.
Okay.
Throw a little bit of water in there too.
The
Let's
water
make
and
it
starch.
And then,
And then just start ironing
yeah,
on top of the Levi.
yeah.
Okay, so that's the wrong thing to do.
Yeah, I
homie.
figure.
So what you would do is you would get
That's what I would
you
do,
would get
though.
your paño, your rag.
Yeah.
You get your water, of course, go
Yeah.
over it. Then after you do your water crease, then you come back with the starch and you throw your paño on top. So you don't get, because if you put the iron straight on your Levi's, homie, you're gonna get that shine, whether they're black, gray, whatever. And that's the last thing that you want.
I learned that lesson a long time ago.
Yeah. But actually, you how come you said it wrong then, homie?
What do you mean?
You just said that you would put the iron on the pants, so you learned that lesson a long time ago.
What do you mean?
About the way to iron your pants. What are we talking
No,
about?
I mean about the glaze part.
Yeah, the glaze. You
Yeah,
wanted to say glaze right now. But I'm talking about the ironing, bro.
Okay.
So anyways, what about the ink and the Levi's, what we used to do, me and some homies used to do is we used to put duct tape. We'll get the duct tape and we'll put it on the bottom lining of our pants, homie. So when our pants hit the thing, because hey, you might have to run from the huras and you might run through a puddle or something, and that your pants get stained.
Yeah.
And you know what, it was a big problem back in the days is a lot of us youngsters used to ride GTs. We had GT bikes.
I love GT bikes.
Yeah. And our pants would get caught in the chain, man, when we were riding our bikes.
Yeah.
I used to hate that. They get all messed up and scuffed up. And another thing is the little your pants will get stained too when you would put like a little nail. You buy the little nails to hang up pictures in your pad. My grandma always used to have. I used to ask her for nails. She goes, "I just gave you some." I'd be like, "Grandma, I need more, man. I lost them. I lost one of them." She goes, "This is the last time I'm giving you them." But you put them on your pants and stick them in your shoe. Make sure you don't pop your the little air bubble in your Jordans.
Hermex.
If you had Jordans.
Your Hermex.
But back in the day, like in the 90s, a lot of homies used to wear Converse. Well, actually, homies started off with Converse, right? Converse, and in the 90s, Nike Cortez picked up a lot. But after that, a lot of homies started wearing Filas. And the reason why a lot of homies wore Filas is because the bottoms of the Filas back then, they had a mean grip. And when you were getting down, homie, and you got a vato on the ground, stomp him out with those shoes. And not trying to promote violence. I'm against violence. I'm a peaceful vato right now.
These are just.
But these are just little things that we used to do.
Scenarios.
Yeah, little scenarios. But now we don't use tape. That's like a last resort. What?
A GT dyno.
Yeah. I had a freestyle on a red line.
Yeah, I still want to get a Diamondback.
Yeah, you have a pen?
No.
Oh, because I gotta write this down. Anyways, getting back to the light was on me. Nah, I'm just playing NORBEEZ. But anyways, what I was gonna say now to keep the stuff off your what you call it? Go to Home Depot and buy Never Wet, homie. Never Wet. It comes in like a can or it comes in a spray bottle. It's really for waterproofing decks or whatever.
Wait, what?
A deck. Never
okay.
Wet. It's called Never Wet.
Oh, okay.
So like if you have like a back porch, like a deck made out of wood, and you spray it, it's gonna keep the water off of it. So you will spray your Jordans or your Cortez, even your laces, homie. And you could throw tapatio on your Jordan and just flip it off, and it's gonna come off, homie.
So that spray keeps your deck dry.
It'll keep your you from getting your Taco Bell sauce or your glaze. It'll keep anything off of you, homie. So I'm just telling you, giving you a heads up. Por favor.
Hey, all right. Next question.
Man, you guys are funny in the chat.
They're roasting the shit out of me. All right. Now, he never. This was from Zapata Vive, but he never clarified what he was trying to say in his question. Oh, wait. Yeah. His question, what state has the most house browns? So.
Oh, I wasn't sure. I didn't want to read that one, man, because I wasn't sure if you were.
And we're still not sure. So I messaged him to clarify what does he mean by house brown so we could, elaborate on it. So Zapata Vive, we need you to clarify what that.
If you're talking, okay, NORBEEZ thinks. Look, I'm gonna put it like this then, so I don't get in trouble, all right? Because I'm gonna because homie, you're the one that told me what he was talking about. I don't care. I'm gonna say it, right? I'm gonna say it, right? But anyway,
okay. There you go. Zapata Vive just put something there.
What, like?
He put like coconuts.
I still don't get it, man. Hey, Zapata, I still don't get it, homie. But. Is he putting it?
Nah, focus, right. I didn't write no Huffy. I wrote a GT.
Stop lying, NORBEEZ. I could not picture you on a GT. A GT what?
It starts with an H.
See, he doesn't even know it was a Huffy. It starts with an H. It was a GT Huffy, homie.
No.
He had a GT. He had a GT seat post with no seat on it, and the bike was a Huffy.
It was like a Haro. Is it a Haro?
Oh, a Haro.
It's a Haro.
Yeah. A Haro. You mean trying to sound indigenous,
hey.
All right, let's go to the next one. I'm gonna wait till Zapata puts it up what he was talking about because I don't want to say it because NORBEEZ told me it was something, man, and I don't want to say it unless you're.
Risky Business says a house brown like a Nina America.
Okay.
But that's Risky Business.
Yeah, that's Risky Business. Let me hear Zapata.
We need to hear Zapata what he means.
All right, he'll go in right now. Smear Gang, Zayd, Chris from AZ, Cell, P Dubs, Cali. I see you guys. Appreciate all you guys in the chat. I'll get some more shout outs right now.
Hey, did you know the inventor of the GT was Raza?
No, I didn't know that.
All right, now you know. Okay, here we go. Puro Michoacan said, can you talk more about frequencies and vibrations and how our minds are so powerful that people don't realize we create our own reality?
You do create your own reality. You speak things into existence, and what I mean by that is the more you dwell into something, you manifest it. Your minds are powerful. I've talked about, your frequency and your body just being like a car from your pineal gland to your heart, right? Those are your two main components of the human body, right? So just like a car needs its battery, of course, and it needs the alternator to power the battery, right? So your battery would be your heart, your alternator would be your pineal, and your electrical cord system throughout your car will be your spinal cord, your 33 vertebrae. And so anything that you hear, any people's aura or people that you're around, their aura, your body's gonna pick up. Your pineal's gonna pick up, and your discernment's gonna do the rest. It's gonna either tell you that it's good or it's gonna tell you that it's bad. You could lie to yourself, You could ask people questions. Hey, do you think it's a good idea I go out with this person or whatever? But you already know that. You're just trying to satisfy your. Like, why are you laughing over there, NORBEEZ?
I was gonna say we also have a power plug.
Okay, where's your NORBEEZ? Man, this guy right here. I can't have a conversation with this dude right here. Man, a power plug.
Zapata
You have a little power plug.
Zapata Vive said, yeah, like a house.
Okay,
fan.
yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right. What state he said
Yeah,
has
what
the
state
most?
that has the most.
Damn. You know what? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's kind of a controversial question to ask.
Not to put them out there.
I'm not gonna say state specifically, but anybody that's in the industry, trying to make their way to the top will be considered that, homie, because they're just gonna keep on kissing their way to the top,
You know what?
and all that, and the majority of them, such as Jay-Z, Diddy, and who's that other J Cat? There's another vato. They end up becoming part of that faction, homie, which is known as the Boule. Yes, I said it, the Boule. Not too many people know about that, but it's an offset of masonry. They have to do a lot of sacrificing, and they have a lot of deities that they follow, such as Naga, and all that stuff, and they believe that that I don't know if how I would word this to not get in trouble. They believe that going into a person's geez, you know where I'm going with this, but going into a person's portal, they're able to manifest that person's frequency. Or that person's they capture that in a sense. That's where all your nerve endings are at, and they feel that they own that realm.
Yeah.
Right. So in a sense, let me explain it like this. So you could kind of understand what I'm trying to say, right? We all believe what we believe in, right? Whether you believe in God, you believe that your ancestors are in heaven, or that we're all separate, right? But in reality, we're not separate. Your ancestors live through you, and your bloodline follows and comes from the seed of your father, which you are all part of that realm. So we'll take, for instance, your last name, right? I'm just explaining to you the easiest way I know how, okay? So we'll take my last name, Ayala's, right? When I'm not here no more, I represent all the Ayalas. NORBEEZ, your last name, or whatever last name you want to get. We'll say just say NORBEEZ, right? NORBEEZ was all assistant pimps.
Hey.
They were all computer tech guys. They were the. No, I'm just playing.
We carry the baby powder.
I'm just playing. They carry the baby powder and look for the wet spot. But no, I'm just messing around. But all NORBEEZ is all his generational pool.
Yeah.
That's all him. When he passes away, he goes to a judgment, and either his curses and his blessings and both go to that, right? So NORBEEZ is manifesting his own destiny right now.
Yeah.
NORBEEZ, the world is revolving around NORBEEZ right now, right? And he's manifesting his own thing. When NORBEEZ isn't around people, the world stops. Nothing's happening. Okay? And they believe that if they could enter your portal, they could have control of your destiny and your realm. They're like soul collectors, right? So I don't know if you get what I'm saying. I'm trying to word it the best I can because I don't want to say other stuff.
You completely lost me in the audience, Marvelous, but that's okay.
Okay, look it. When you astral project, right?
Okay.
You go or say you believe in everybody being separate, right? That there's a whole bunch of people and all this and that. But actually, the story that you're living right now, this life that you're living, it's like the Truman Show.
Okay, yeah.
And the story's about it's about you.
Yeah.
It's about NORBEEZ.
Yes.
You think it might be everybody else or whatever, but you're manifesting everything that's going to come to you. Whether you think you deserve it or not, homie, you deserve everything that's coming to you.
Damn.
Everything, bro. Because everything is divine. It's divine by this creator that created you.
Yeah.
And you don't even know how special you are until you meet your demise. And he'll show you that it was about you the whole time. And everybody else right here were all side actors. Or what do you call them? People in the background. Anyways, we'll just
NPCs.
No, bro.
NPCs.
No, homie.
Nah.
They're all co-hosts. You know what I mean? But the story was always about you. You know, And that's how it is for everybody. The story's about you and you're manifesting your destiny, right? But these people being on that, knowing what they know from ancient times and stuff like that, they know about that. And that's why they inbreed a lot. You know, they want that bloodline to stay within their families only. They want the riches to stay in their families only. So they do these certain sacrifices, they do these certain rituals, and they keep on staying in control and in power. Yeah. You know, until they get overthrown, until you finally wake up from your slumber and realize who you are, the frequency that you're able to admit, and you know, that you are special and you're not just nobody. You're not just supposed to go to work and work a 9 to 5, and you know, it's not about this dumb podcast. You know, it's not about, you know, what you're gonna do this weekend. But you're here placed for a reason. There's something that you're supposed to be doing and you're not doing it. And the best way to keep you from doing that is to distract you and confuse you about who you are. Hence, ancient Babylon, the confusion, or to confuse the spirit, right?
Yeah, definitely. But,
my bad if I sound way out, you know, or I'm not articulating it, you know.
Hey man, but you know what? Hey, shout out to the live chat. They're fucking roasting the shit out of me.
Oh yeah.
I swear, I don't think I'm getting the respect that a NORBEEZ should get.
a NORBEEZ should get. Yeah, extras. Don Tomo.
All right. Next one's from R.W. Acosta. I F with Donald Trump. All feelings aside, why don't you like him? What has he done so far that you don't like him besides make America a safer place? No more men and women, sports, etc., etc.
All right. So first of all, Donald Trump, for you to believe, and this is with all respect, homie. Thank you for your question. But for you to believe that one man makes a decision, right, for millions of people is out the window, homie. He doesn't make no decision. First of all, you have to come to the understanding of who owns the presidency and why he's even called a president and why we don't have a king or a queen of a free land, because it's not. We're considered a corporation and presidents run corporations. Now, who owns the corporation or who owns the presidency? You know, Washington, D.C. I've gone over this before in other episodes where I've spoken about where the District of Columbia, Washington, D.C., the word Columbia comes from and what family it belongs to. You know, so first you have to understand that. Then you have to understand why they put these people in office, you know, make them senators, because they're highly influenced. They go with the flow. You know, they go wherever the money's at and to live more conveniently. Let's say that, you know, and they have a certain range of power. They have become a deity, you know, a mini god. And that's what Trump is, brother, worship. And it's all scripted. This has been since he was young, to put certain people. And then you got to take into accountability, who is he related to? You know, has this already been scripted for him to be in office? You know, just like Nixon or Reagan or whatever. You know, and then we'll take his character, his moral mindset. The dude, he's into little hyenas, you know. He's spoken about his own daughter, you know. You know, like that.
If she wasn't my daughter,
he's denied about knowing Epstein or all that stuff, you know, when that's a lie. You know, there's old videos of him, you know, chilling with the dude. You know, whether he went to his island or not, you know, or on a plane or not, the dude is like, you throw a couple of hyenas at him and he's, you know, he's all for it, you know, regardless of how old they are, you know, and that's dirty in itself, homie. The other thing is, he's just his old character. He's a greedy dude, you know, and a lot of greedy dudes, sorry to say, you know, they make it to the top. They're some of your bosses, you know, today. You know, you take a lot of and I'll just say it like this, you know, coming from we'll say it from a barrio stance, right? Most of the dudes from barrios, and you tell me if I'm not lying, most of the dudes from the barrios that are making money are fat and greedy. Most of the vatos that are driving nice cars or lowriders are fat and greedy. You know, there's a majority of them that are selfish. I knew a lot of dudes that sold candy, you know, and they were some of the most greediest dudes, man. They were sore losers. They admitted to being sore losers, you know, and it's just, it sucks, you know, and that's what that dude is, you know. He don't want to lose, you know, and the next in line is his son, you know, and it's just, you have to come to that understanding, bro. Like it's like you're just, you need to be pulled out of the matrix, you know. We believe, and I believed in a president before when I went to go vote with my gramps, you know, when he was voting for Bush, you know, the first Bush, not the idiot son either. And then you got to take into account who are these people, you know, involved with, you know, the Jewish community, the Khazarians, you know, they have to do this whole ritual where they have to go to that sacred wall, the sacred temple, and perform a Jewish ceremony, you know, wearing their little hat that they wear, you know. But I don't know. If you want to believe in the president, homie, I'm not here to change your mind. I'm just saying, hey, take a step back, bro, for a little bit.
But isn't that interesting though? That you know, some presidents would kiss like the Pope's ring.
Yeah.
But nowadays, most presidents
and then
go and kiss the wall.
The Pope is another deity, right?
Yeah.
The Pope with the white robe, you know, that's just the one for the media. That's just the one to show you. That's not the real Pope. The real Pope behind the scenes is the gray Pope. You know, there's three degrees of popes, and a lot of people don't know that. The white Pope is just for the industry. That's just to show you or call somebody father, and oh no, this is the guy that's so close to God and he's sinless. No, chale. That's the dude with the most sins. Hey. You know, the black Pope, right? Not necessarily a black dude, but a person in a black robe. You know, that's a second degree Pope, and the third Pope, the gray Pope, that's the most evilest one ever, you know. So yeah, you guys gotta damn, they're going in on my socks, huh? Should I pull them down or what? But yeah, there's just a lot, you know, a lot to learn, and it's a lot to take in at one time because there's so much to learn. Sure there's so much that you have been uneducated by the schooling system, you know. There's so much, you know, and to give you an example of the flat earth, go, not to bring that into the subject, but go, next time you go to Target or something, go pick up a globe and look. It'll say not for educational use. Why not? Why not? Why wouldn't that be when they're educating us on that? It's because they're uneducating you, especially from your cultura, from what you're supposed to be doing, to show you how special you are.
Hey.
Go for it.
All right, man. Good ending. All right, let's see. Chigali Batman 7 says, "Let's go." Angel Gonzalez, I think I'm saying it right. Angel Gonzalez says, "Thoughts on Kenneth Copeland or info you know about him?"
That's the preacher dude, right?
That's the demon preacher.
Yeah, that dude is just way out, man. Any of those preachers that profit off of you know, scripture, anything. And I never believed this. Anybody that would ask you for, you know, your 10% tithing, no. To ask you for, you know, any donations or believe in this holy water that I blessed and purchase it now on my whatever what do you call those television things when they have those they have those infomercials.
Oh, infomercials.
Yeah, or those marathons. They have all that. This is the Christian marathon, and tune in and give your donation, and everybody's signing their little envelope because they want their name to show, this is how much I gave. Look at how special or closer to God. I want myself to be more blessed. I'm giving $100. How much are you giving, sister? Like,
wait, was it you that told me there was one lady out there that would guarantee that you have a spot in?
Yeah.
Oh no, you would have an angel. She would assign you an angel.
Yeah, assign you an angel.
Was that you that told me about that?
Probably. But who is she? I've spoken on that. Who is she to call on an angel?
Yeah.
For reals. First of all, scripture says that women should not even be preaching at all. They are to remain in humbleness, not to be preaching the word. None of that. So imagine any pastor that's a woman to be preaching, and her know that and read that scripture, that would be considered an abomination, not even a sin.
Where would you say that it says that?
I don't know exactly what scripture, but it says. I'll pull it up next time, and people can fact check me. I don't have my Bible on me right now.
Okay.
But that's a real thing. It's for real, you know. But for anybody to say all this, you know what I mean? Purchase this holy water and and all this and that. Look at that church I went to that I told that story to one time. I took my kids, and the preacher was like, "Oh my God, I knew you were supposed to be here," and whoop-de-whoop. And she called my kids, and she was trying to prophesy over my kids and telling my son Joseph, "You're gonna be this basketball player." No, he's not. No, he's not. The other one, she was telling him he was gonna do something else, and the other one she was telling him he was gonna do something else, and she kept pointing me out. And the church, I never been there before. This girl invited me, and she had already did tithing twice. And she was doing tithing the next time, and she asked the girl, "Oh yeah," she put her hands on the girl, and the girl was crying because her son had been in he was fighting, I don't know, a mean case or something, and the girl's right there crying with her head down, and that lady, she's a some veterana pastor, and she had her hand on the girl, and she's like, "I want you to believe right now that this couple of $100 is gonna, And like, what do you mean that this couple of $100 that you're telling me that I'm going to give, I want you to believe in this money that's going to bless me?
Yeah.
There's no amount of money that's in the kingdom or that's going to be in the kingdom that's not even ready yet, because scripture says that it's not ready yet.
Yeah.
It's not. I go to prepare a place. Prepare. Is it prepared? No, it's not. There's nobody there yet.
Yeah.
There's nobody there yet. None of your ancestors are there yet if you believe in that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. It says that there's nobody there yet, but our feelings take control of us, and we believe that,
Definitely.
we want to make up examples and definitions of what love is and what we should do or what God is saying, and that's not the truth. That's not. It's our own feelings,
Yeah.
But anyways, that girl was telling, or that lady was telling that girl, to believe in all that feria. And I had to say something, homie, I was brought there for a reason. I was invited there for a reason. Maybe that's the reason, And I called her out.
Yeah.
And she got all mad. She got all hurt, and I told her, that's a false prophet right there. That's an abomination for you to tell this girl to believe in that. And she goes, "Oh, before I even said that," she goes, "Oh yeah, I knew you had something to say. Go ahead and speak. Like she thought I was going to say something so profound, And that's what I told her in front of her whole congregation that she had. And the girl that invited me there, she felt disrespected about what I said. But a year later, she ended up apologizing and writing this big old message to me saying that, she left that church and that lady was keeping money, asking money.
It's all bad when, money is involved like that.
Yeah.
It's all bad. But I wanted to answer this question from Naomi.
Go for it.
She says, she puts right here, let me see if you can see it too. She puts, "NORBEEZ, do you know another colonizer named Glenn Bell stole from a Mexican family from San Bernardino owned by Lucia Rodriguez called," it's actually, she put it at Malta Cafe, but it's actually Meatloaf Cafe. "Still here today. Why do you keep supporting NORBEEZ?"
Ooh, who are you supporting, NORBEEZ? Don't get kicked off the show.
Because the owner of Taco Bell is Glenn Bell. Now, a little history about the whole story, and this is a story that even the family says.
You did your research on Taco Bell.
You
need some.
I gotta do the backup research.
You need some counseling, man.
So, Glenn Bell never stole anything from that Mexican family.
How do you know?
Because the owner of the Meatloaf Cafe actually said it in his own words that he saw Glenn Bell always at his restaurant, trying to see how he does his tacos. Which is, I guess, tacos de canasta in a sense.
Hey, but if you're so indigenous, homie, and you come from Oaxaca, you're disrespecting the raza, homie, by eating a whitewashed taco, dog.
Okay, well, whitewash, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I would say whitewash, but he never stole it because the owner, the man that invented that cooked that style of tacos, taught Glenn Bell how to do it. He told him, look, you're always coming here trying to learn, figure out how I do it. Why don't you just come to the back of the kitchen, watch me do it, I'll teach you, and then you could do it yourself and do it.
Probably went back there with Big Al.
So he taught Glenn Bell how to do it, and Glenn Bell did open up his taco place. He did open it up miles away from the Meatloaf Cafe as a way to, show respect to the one who taught him and not have a competition near his restaurant. So from that one birthed the first Taco Bell, and he didn't steal it. He actually got taught by the owner. And, one could say, that was stupid of the owner to teach this guy how to make it, because now that guy has $1 billion company. Who knows who's going to have $1 billion company? And the thing about our people is that we're very humble. And I guess you could say that's the one flaw about us is that we're not thinking about I'm gonna make millions of dollars with my shit, and I'm not gonna tell anybody how to make my shit because I want to make $1 million.
But being humble is not a flaw, though. Being humble.
Well, I mean, most people.
It's like not letting people take advantage of us.
I'm not saying I see it as a flaw, but I'm just saying for the most part, a lot of people tend to see it as a flaw in us that we're so humble that we're willing to teach you how to do it.
All right, let's not make this episode about Taco Bell.
Hey, shout out Taco Bell.
But I didn't even know you knew that much information about that.
Sir.
Bro. You're kind of scaring me now.
But I
Sorry, no tortillas.
Hey, you just wanted to say that line, didn't you?
No, he put it right there. Homie, I read it.
Oh,
he put it. I'm not shit. I was about to say no Texas barbecue for you, or what do you say? No pinto beans for you, nothing but Texas barbecue. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I did a poll. It has 93 votes in there. It says, "What state has the most house browns?" As Zapata put it, and apparently, and this is shocking to me. And this just goes to show how many people not from California are here. 33% say Texas has the most house browns.
Why did you even make that a poll?
Because I was curious.
I don't want that to be a poll up there.
59% said California has the most. New York 1% and Florida 6%.
Hey, I appreciate all you guys in the chat.
I am shocked.
We got Rootster government username, Chris from AZ, Guppy AZ, P Dubs, Lonnie Cruz, Pelon, Hands On, Michael Ojeda. Did I already say Smear Gang? Yeah, I think I said that. Zapata, Vive. Who else do I got? Eileen Barajas, appreciate you. Pues, appreciate you. Thank you for everybody that I missed. My bad. I'll get you on the next one. Hey, let me take some calls. Let me take some drop calls right now.
You ready for these drop calls?
I'm ready for some drop calls.
You ready for them drop calls?
Let's take some drop calls. I want to hear from.
All right, shout out to everybody that put their question or topics in the community post. We appreciate that for being part of the show. Appreciate you. Aside from that,
shout out Kansas City. I see you, Edward. Appreciate you, homie.
KC. All right.
Chinga up north. What's up, homie? No cap. Isaiah. Thumbs up. Risky business. 805 plumbing. Jose Lara. What's up with the tsunami? I don't know. Hey, it might hit, homie. I don't know.
All right, everybody. The number is up. If you want to make a call.
Hey, I talked about that tsunami and that bridge. The bridge up north. I'm telling you. I said it on this show. Go watch the other episodes.
Hey, find it. Go through all the episodes and look
Yuval,
for it.
Montebello, City, Alex Chavez. What's up, homie? Shout out to Montebello.
Shout out to Montebello.
Yeah, crazy.
But yeah. You know what? It says, Risky says, California is full of MAGAs. Depends on which county. And here we go.
No block calls.
Caller, your name and where you calling from tonight?
Hey, what's going on, family? It's the brother Stockton, California.
Stockton, what's up, brother?
What's up, man?
How you doing? Hey, since you're up there right now, my bad, homie. I know you probably got something to say, but how do you feel about that tsunami? Did you hear about it?
No, I hear about it, brother, but since we're in the last days, I don't see like why it couldn't happen.
Yeah, crazy, man.
Yeah, since we're in the last days, brother, I believe like we'll start seeing stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I'm always like watching, like I'm always like paying attention like to the like the sky, like not so much like I haven't been in like the news, but I'll like just like, man, use my discernment and I know like, man, we'll for sure start seeing that like more like in these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hey, I was gonna man, it's good to get a phone call. But hey, so both of you, I got a question for both of you. What's in Antarctica?
What's in Antarctica?
Go for it.
Yeah, because man, like, yeah, because I know like they had everything from us, brother. But what, like, explain what you guys think is being hidden, and also if you guys could like talk about like you think that in the mountains in like Southern California, Northern California, you think that there's obviously that there's giants and that there's like maybe like fallen angels that live out of the mountains, brother.
Okay. So as far as I know from my own research,
Have you researched NORBEEZ?
Oh, yeah,
Stop
yeah,
lying,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
We're not talking about watching Doogie Howser.
hey, that's a great show.
Go ahead.
So as far as I know, we're not allowed to go to Antarctica. Anybody that tries to go there on their own gets stopped by the military. All I know is what everybody else knows, and that's what Admiral Byrd had reported in his book. That anybody can check it out. Admiral Byrd, Marvelous. I'm sure you're familiar with that name, but he was the one that explained what he saw in Antarctica when he flew his plane miles and miles into it. That's all.
Okay, so Antarctica is the opposite of the Arctic Circle. So Antarctica would be up towards Alaska. It's the middle cap where the Negris, the mountain range is at. That's Antarctica.
Nice.
And then the Arctic Circle is the opposite, would be the South Pole.
Okay.
The North Pole is up towards the middle.
Yeah. All right.
So if you're saying it like that, I know Antarctica, people assume it to be the Arctic Circle, but it's not. Get me?
Yeah.
Okay, so Antarctica, I believe that there's more land over there, bro. I believe that, or this is just what I think. This is just my opinion on it, but I do believe that there's other civilizations of people, man, that are over there, and like they probably don't know about us. I still believe in the firmament, but I still believe that there's more land over there, like they say, and not all of it is a complete ice wall. I believe that a majority of it is, but yeah, as far as the giants, a lot of the bloodlines have been manipulated through the whole immunization shots and all that. When you first get and the dog's loud, when you get your shots when you're a baby, but a lot of people still have that giantism in them, if that's a word, or how would you say that, giantism?
I use it.
Or how would you say it? Shit, what do you mean you use it? You're quiet. When you order a burrito with veins, what you call it? Nah, but I'm saying yeah, I think that the giants are still here. It's not something when people say, "Oh, I seen a giant on that mountain," like they show that video of that vato.
Yeah, they're here.
The giants are already here. You could type in like the tallest kid playing basketball or something like that, and they'll show you that a lot of them, the tallest dude, those people's got that. They got that. Definitely. They'll say that it's a form of cancer, in the brain, but it's not, man.
Yeah.
It's not. Some people are still born with 6 fingers. Some people are still born with 2 rows of teeth, like scripture states, and it's just a lot that's hidden, bro. But I believe, yeah, man, they don't want you to go over there. People have disappeared going over there. The footage that they show you or the expeditions that they'll take you on, you're only allowed to go wherever they tell you to go. Like, man, just quit it with that. If a lot of people, I mean, I don't know, it would take a lot, because the United Nations will definitely get involved and probably destroy your ship if a bunch of people started going over there trying to find out.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is only the beginning. Only a minuscule amount of us are talking about it. So this is, just part of just the great awakening. We only got our eyelids barely awakening to all this, bro.
Definitely. Yeah, and I want to add to that, you could thank Noah and his giant ark for saving these giants from getting destroyed.
Yep. That's true.
Hey.
Yeah, appreciate your call, bro.
Thank you, man.
Yep.
Appreciate you, man.
All right. God bless, brothers.
Hey, you too, homie. You too.
Yeah, man. But for the most part, I don't know what I was gonna say.
You're thinking about some giants. Some giants.
Shout out to the live chat.
NORBEEZ buys the giant-sized Snickers bar.
No, nobody put that there.
Yeah, they said it right there.
Where? Ooh.
That you buy the Snickers bar.
Texas. No, it says Texas food eats Snickers upside.
It says right there, NORBEEZ
thing.
likes the Snickers bar because it has veins on top.
No, it says Texas food eat the Snickers.
All right. Oh, is the phone open?
Yeah,
There
it
you
is.
go.
It is. The phone lines
All
are
right,
open.
all right. The phone lines are open. All right, go
Hey,
for it.
man, that is weird, man. Why would they make the Snickers bar like that?
I don't know.
You eat Snickers?
I don't like peanuts and chocolate together, bro. I think that's nasty.
What about almonds and peanuts?
I don't like no, huh? Almonds and peanuts. Are you talking about almonds and chocolate? I don't like no peanuts with chocolate, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
chocolate almonds.
go for it. Take that one.
Caller, your name and where you calling from tonight?
What's up, fellas? It's Roxy and Special Lady.
Orale. What's
shit.
up? OG Roxy in the house and special lady.
That's right.
What's happening?
Hey, we just wanted to jump on here and say we got love for you guys. You guys are doing amazing. We are fucking super fans. Everybody needs to hit that like button. Stop fucking around.
That's right.
Appreciate you, Roxy.
We love you guys.
Hey, Roxy. Hey, real quick, or La Giggles. What do you guys think about any of the topics we talked about tonight? Whether it be like the Giants or whatever. What else did we talk about? What else did we talk about?
I don't know.
I forgot.
You always have me freaking going in my head all the time every time we talk.
Hey, how long, Athena, have I been speaking about this stuff?
Man, for years.
Years, huh?
Years. Oh yeah, you exhaust me sometimes.
As long as I know how many videos did I used to wake you up and show you? Oh my God! Come to the kitchen, look in the computer, look in the computer. Be all tripping.
Yes, a lot. You are definitely a noble man that knows a lot, and
Thank you, Athena.
I love you. Much love and respect, always.
Hey, when are we gonna go eat? Because I recall there was.
We're not going to Taco Bell, so
promise.
you're not going to be eating,
Taco Bell
homie.
promises with lunch.
We're not going to Taco Bell.
We're going to Taco Bell.
That's for sure.
But yeah, we'll have lunch. Hey, thank you, girl. Thank you, girls, for calling. I appreciate
guys.
you. Love you guys.
Love you.
All right.
All right. Bye.
All right.
Man, I've been talking about this for years, bro.
I know, man. 12 years.
Like
15 years.
No, I'm talking about
20
years.
years.
No, I'm talking about since I was like 19 years old, man.
Decades. Caller, your name. Where are you calling from tonight? And they clicked.
Oh man, come on.
Okay.
Give me a good call. Good call.
Here it comes. Caller, your name. Where are you calling from tonight?
Hey, what's up? This is Little Casper Creepy from Barrio Vergas. I just have one thing to say to Marvelous.
It's about time you took that fucking mask off.
Where do they get that from? Where do they get that little that taco tone or whatever? That shit's dope.
I don't know. But
I like that.
I gotta figure out where that line comes from.
I like that.
Hey, but shout out to him for calling in from Arizona.
All right, what else? We're wasting time right here. Read another comment then while we're waiting for the calls.
Bro, we read them all.
Oh, we did. Oh, we did.
I mean,
Damn.
you could read
All
off
right.
the chat, because the chat always has something there. They're always asking for something.
I know. Hey, what was I gonna say right now? Hey, shout out to Focus LA. That's a good photographer. You guys need a local photographer in the area. Hit him up.
Definitely. Caller, your name. Where you calling from tonight?
Jay, South Texas.
Oh shit, Jay
What
from
up,
South
Jay
Texas.
from South Texas? How you doing over there, brother?
What's up, fellas? Shit, I'm in New Jersey right now.
No way.
Jersey, huh?
Hey, how is it over there?
Yes, sir. It's hot as fuck.
In Jersey?
Yes, sir.
Damn, I heard it's always like snowing over there. Is that true?
I thought I was in fucking Texas heat when I got up here.
What you doing over there, bro?
What's up, fellas? Working, dog. I'm over the road truck driver.
Oh, wow. All right. Man, safe travels, homie. Hey, have you ever ran into a Large Marge?
Negative.
Oh, okay. You know who Large Marge is, right?
No, and I don't
From
want to know.
Pee Wee Herman, homie. Remember when Pee Wee Herman? Have you seen Pee Wee Herman?
Yeah.
When he's getting in the truck and he's hitchhiking, homie, and he gets a ride with Large Marge.
Hey, Jay, did you already drop off your load, or you're picking up a load?
Man, you would ask him if he's gonna drop off a load.
Or you're picking up a load.
You better stop it.
I'm fully loaded right now.
Hey, Jay, don't let him talk to you. You guys stop. You guys call each other after the show, and you guys talk about your loads.
Hey, Jay.
Hey, but look, check it out.
Go ahead.
Okay, so look, let me get to it. So, being that I'm a truck driver, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I want to get from, let's say, from South Texas to New York, right? I use the map that's on my phone.
Uh huh.
Right. So my question is,
if you wanted to go from California, let's say, to Florida, what map would you use?
What do you mean, like the GPS? No.
Yeah, you're gonna use the GPS.
Well, okay, so you would follow the same map, right? And let me get to my point. My point is that I traveled the whole United States, and I can tell you that the map on Google Maps on the phone is pretty accurate down to shapes of states, right? So my question is, under the firmament map, because I understand that the map changes, right? It changes drastically. How would that work? And it's not like a got you question. It's just like really like you know what I'm saying. How would it work?
Okay, so here it is. Picture a globe, bro. Picture you have your globe right here, right? Man, I don't have nothing on. The globe, take your globe apart and just bend it up. That's your map. That's your flat earth map. That's your map, bro. They just ball it up for you. They want you to believe that cities are under us and the water is sticking to the ball.
Here's another one.
But
here's another, if you don't mind me
but
interjecting.
your GPS is working through through wind towers, bro. You know your traffic. You know when you put on your GPS and stuff, and maybe it'll map out traffic. That's the amount of cluttered phones, GPS that are going off right there in that area, that vicinity. That's what's giving you your traffic signals. Look at while you're driving through the freeway, because you're driving. Look at how many cell towers that are located near and around the freeways. You know, and those aren't just the ones that look like trees and stuff. Those are on the tops of buildings and everything. You know, I'll take other pictures. I only show people a little bit amount of how they look, but they're everywhere, homie. They're broadcasting a whole net. That's why it's called the internet. You know, it's a whole net of frequency that's over you.
Right. No, I can see that. I can see the images being sent from towers and not space, right? Like, I could follow you there.
Yeah.
But then the second question to add to that would be, so I'm gonna do that, right? I'm actually gonna. When I get home, I'm gonna fuck up a map. I'm gonna open it up like a globe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck it up. I'm gonna open it up, and I'm gonna lay it how you said.
NASA has it on their logo, bro. On their uniforms, they have the flat Earth map on their logo.
Okay, and then how does the sun travel inside the firmament? Like how would you say, like,
the sun?
How does it travel?
The sun travels in an infinity sign. That's where we get our infinity. It has its agreement, since it's a luminary with the Most High, that it travels around the firmament, dancing with the moon. The same way.
Okay,
bro.
but see that's right. That's where you kind of lose me.
I'll send you I'll send you an actual video of the sun. I'll send you videos. I have a gang of them, and you can see exactly what I'm talking about, bro. And that I'm not lying.
Right. But no, and this is good, right? Like it's interesting to me. But where you lose me is when you use words like the Most High. When you talk about this subject, right? The Most High, luminaries, like you'll pull from the Bible to support your facts of the firmament, right? But then, and we all do it, right? Like I find myself doing it as well sometimes, but then I'm like, okay, like I ask myself, who am I? Where do I come from? And I stick to that, right?
So you're talking about based on cultura, right? Like in a culture sense. Okay, let me give you a little explanation in our culture, right? So we'll take a cenote. You know about the cenotes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what were the cenotes used?
A water hole.
What were they used for?
They were used as mirrors.
As mirrors.
To read the stars and shit like that.
Exactly. And did those stars move?
Well, we can see that they move now, bro. Like if you go to the desert, right, and you actually camp out there all night with no light pollution, you do see those motherfuckers move.
No, but I'm saying like any say we'll go from day to day, homie, and of course you're seeing the same stars move, the same stars, the same Big Dipper, the same Little Dipper. It has never
Like they
changed.
go across the sky. You
Yeah,
can actually see them go across the sky.
Yes, they have never changed. They move, not us. Now NASA's telling you that we're moving. We're a ball and we're moving. They're taking you away from that.
But isn't that just because when the Earth makes the rotation so now it's nighttime, right? So now we're seeing the stars. Obviously, in the daytime we can't see them, but I'm pretty sure if we could turn off the sun, we'd see the stars in different locations, just like at nighttime. Like I said, like in the beginning of the night, towards when it's gonna be sunrise.
Right.
You can see the fucking Milky Way and all that shit move, bro.
Let me tell you this then. Let me explain it to you like this, right? They say that the Earth is a planet that's moving, right? And that we live in this system called the Milky Way, right? And we're moving. We're flying through space, but yet they tell us that some of those stars are planets. They're mega planets. They're nebulas. Do those planets not move too? Or if they're planets, aren't they moving through their own solar system and stuff? What are they doing? Following us? Because we've seen them since the beginning of time.
Move also.
Huh?
We can
no,
see
but I'm saying, bro,
moving,
like centuries. Wouldn't it have moved out of our perspective view? We wouldn't be able to see that, bro. We would be seeing other galaxies.
With it, though.
No.
Like
Those are not part of the Milky Way.
Okay, again, this is not what I know, right?
Right.
Like, I'm not telling you I know this for a fact.
Right.
I'm just saying
what
the theory is behind it, right?
Right.
So the theory behind that is that, like to say, space is a vacuum. So the stars are moving away, but we're moving right along behind them. You know what I mean? It's not like we're staying still and then the stars are moving. We're moving with it.
And who do you think came up with this idea that we're moving behind them, or who's following who? How do they know who's following who? How are they able to date? And I'm gonna give you this, bro. It's common sense, homie. How are they able to tell you a Tyrannosaurus Rex, this bone that they found, is 2,025 years old and 3 hours? They're precisely, supposedly carbon dating these bones, these bone fragments. The same people that are telling you about how we're traveling through space and stuff like that, and the ball is spinning and taking you away from your culture.
But it's the same people that wrote about the firmament. It's just people. People wrote about the so who wrote about the firmament in the Bible? Who wrote that?
So to get away from the firmament, we're talking about indigenous, right? The indigenous didn't know about
No, we're talking about it all. We're talking about it all.
Okay, but I'm just saying, like an example, the indigenous people didn't know about a firmament, but they knew about energy.
Wait. Let me actually interject there.
Go ahead.
If you listen closely to the story of the five sons, they pretty much do describe a firmament.
No, but I'm saying like the name of the firmament, bro.
Oh,
like
name.
nobody's saying, this is the
Okay.
firmament and this is that. We're trying to break down the Bible and our culture and where's it? How does this align and how does this make sense and what does it have to do with me? And is it even valuable to my life?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it is. Because a certain group of people that aren't your culture or want to get you away from your culture and tell you that you're something else and that you're mixed and that you're this and that when you're not. You're actually special.
Okay.
And these other tribes are your opposition.
Okay, let me interject there. But you see, we're saying the same thing because I'm telling you the same thing that where you get the firmament from the Bible is from Jewish people. Like that's their culture. That's what they believe. That's a book that was written for them. It wasn't written for us in the Americas for our people.
Okay, but this is the thing, bro. Where did these stories come from? And this is where we've always had this argument. Me and you, especially, is that a book is written, of course, but where do these stories come from and what do they have to do to pertain to us? And a good example, I always give this example because it's the easiest for people to look up, is the Ark of the Covenant, right? Who carried that Ark of the Covenant? There's only one tribe that carried that, the Mexica, out of Aslan.
Well, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that in the codices, though. I've heard you say that, and I've heard you relate the story. but you know, I've been
They talk.
carefully looking.
They talk
at
about.
the
They talk
codices.
about. Yeah. They talk about. They talk about a guy named Moses, right? Moshe. Moshe, right? Remember that name? That's how you say it.
In the
right?
Bible, yeah.
In the Bible, right? And he was closest to God. He was a spiritual guide, and he guided the Hebrews out of their captivity. Well, I mean, isn't that the story of Meshi? And our spiritual
No,
guide?
for sure.
And how he led us out of our captivity on our migration to find our land? Like these stories, and that's how what I'm saying here. Like all these stories are similar to our, you know, the Aztec serpent, right? The one that will come back to redeem his people and reclaim the land. Well, the story of Jesus, he will come to reclaim the land and let his people know, you know, the Great Awakening. Like these are all our stories. You know, so it's like we could sit there and argue and say, oh, well, this book was written by a white man or whatever. Well, King James and about 80 scholars are the ones that deciphered it into different other languages, such as Latin, Greek, you know, from Aramaic and stuff like that.
Let me throw this into the mix. Now,
don't be throwing no taco sauce in here, homie. We got enough salsa.
In the Bible, it does say that the Jews they claimed that they were slaves to the Egyptians, right?
So Egypt, they were a slave to Egypt. And see, that's another thing, bro. They weren't a slave to Pharaoh. Egyptians.
That's their claim.
Egypt means bondage. They're not the way the word's used today. Back then, they're not going to say, oh, I'm Egyptian. They don't use that, bro. They're Kemites.
Well, then how come you use the firmament the way that it was used back then, though?
Because I'm explaining to Christians. The majority of Raza are Catholics and Christians. And so to get to them, you have to speak their language. You know, you just have to you have to show them, bro. You know, how is somebody else? I can't come and
wait. I'm glad you said that. You said that because there's one thing I tell people specifically about language. You know how some people are like, "Oh, you're not a real Mexican if you don't speak Spanish."
Yeah.
Well, again, because you're talking to a certain people. Now we use the way we teach, or that we've been teaching, is by using.
What do you mean we? What do you mean we?
We as a people, we've been using language as a tool, whether it's English or Spanish. At the end of the day, we use them as tools. Language is just a tool to communicate to our people. And the things that you're saying, though, you're using words that a Catholic or a Christian would understand. You're using that language as a tool to get to their ears.
And you have to. If you go to a Asian person, Japanese, Chinese, or whatever, and you talk to them in Spanish, they're not going to understand you. You have to get to know their language and what are the meanings of their language. You know, and a hard one even to decipher is Nahuatl. You know, how many references of words does one word mean? Like it meant multiple things, you know? Yeah. And our words had meaning. They had value. They resonated a certain frequency. Getting back to that, but go ahead. My bad, bro.
Let me give you my take, and then I'll jump off just so the callers can jump on. Do you guys? The question for both of you guys: do you guys think it's possible for both things to be true at the same time? Meaning, science, right? Science is responsible for the universe and the way it works with the planets and the gaseous stars, right? And the atom and the building blocks of life, right? Let's just say the building blocks of life do come from the universe, right? But so let's just say this universe was created, right? But then the gods of the universe created the different people that live here now, such as the Jews, such as the Aztecas, such as the Native American tribes. Do you think that's a possibility? And do you think if that's possible, that would make you look at things, you know, with a lens not looking through the Bible, right? Because I think that's what confuses you and confuses me at the same time. when you say about our people, right? But then you say, oh, but the Bible, like you use the Bible to support, like I said, to support your evidence of the flat Earth and the firmament. But then that's all you use. You like other things you'll discount. Okay. So do you think that's a possibility? Do you think it's a possibility that science is real and it is responsible for the universe and the way it works? And that our spirituality, you know, our gods created us, depending on who you want to pray to, right? Whatever. Do you think that's a possibility, that both things are true?
Okay, this is what I believe, bro. I'm going to be totally blunt with you. And however people's feelings are about it that are other ethnicities, hey, my bad, but not my bad, because I just don't care at this point.
Yeah, no, for
And
sure.
I'm all for my people. But this is what I believe.
Yeah.
I believe there's a creator, bro. I don't believe in the science that the white man has brought to our culture. I do not believe none of that. I believe that they mix in a little bit of truth with the biggest lies that they've deceived us with. I believe that there's a group of tribes that are here that are special. They're totally special. They produce the highest gamma frequency in their bodies. They're highly melanated through their blood and skin pigmentation. You know, and these are the people that hold the biggest gora, like the most heart, bro, the most compassionate people, the hardest workers. But these have been the people that have been oppressed and are meant to be suppressed by our opposition of other tribes that have been here to be our resistance, to see how special are you that you deserve your aslan again. How special. I gave it to you once and you fell off. You know, how special are you that you deserve this again, this special place that I created, because you delved into the other tribes that were your opposition's gods, and you worshiped all their other gods, and you mated with these people and had kids, which you weren't supposed to do, and now they've taken advantage of you and taken this land that I gave you. What are you gonna do to get this back? What are you gonna do? And what are you gonna do to deserve this aslan? You cut down all the biggest trees that I gave you. You're making things just to make them and sell it because you believe in money. You know, you're destroying your own people. You're consuming Taco Bell, you know, just to throw that in there. Real stuff, real rap. You know, you're right here killing your own tribal brothers, you know, your own brothers. Not every ethnicity is your brother. Spencer, my bad, but they're not. These are your brothers, and you're out here destroying them through their mind, their body, their spirit, and you're under captivity and you don't realize it yet. Wake up. Wake up. Stop dwelling in these movies. Stop dwelling in these other people's pagan gods. Stop worshiping, because whether you don't believe it or not, these people are still worshiping their gods. And they've still been in control for centuries now. And they still keep on manipulating your kids. They're not worried about you no more. They're not worried about the 40-year-old no more. That's the new 70 years old. We're dying off at a faster rate, bro. Our kids are not being educated. How many kids know how to write cursive these days, handwriting? They don't. They're getting handed packets. They're studying at home. How many parents are there with their kids? No, you're occupied with your job. You're gone all day, 8 hours, 12 hours a day. You're on the road right now in Jersey. Are you with your children? Chale. Are you teaching your son how to hunt? Are you teaching your daughter how to respect herself, how to grow her hair long and not cut it and dye it, and ornament her body with all this frivolous stuff that she thinks is gonna make her pretty? No, we're not doing that. All our kids have this in their hand and they're looking at it while they eat. They're looking at it while they're trying to fall asleep. They're looking at it while they're in their classrooms or in their house. They're right there taking selfies of everywhere they go and everything. And it's total chaos, madness, Babylon, confusion. And we need to let go of all that and get back to our soil, our Mexica soil, Maya, Inca. It's still the same soil. We're relatives. We're relatives, you know? We kick our kids out at 18 now. Hey, get out. It's time to move out. Get a job. Job, to be persecuted. Get a job. You know, for what? We didn't live like that back then. We lived as a tribal family. It took a tribe to raise a child, and it still does. We just don't do it no more. Everything is all trendy now, how you're going to dress, and look at how the cholos all washed out, watered down. You got people dressing the part, but they don't know why homies dress like that. They don't know how to crease their pants properly. They don't know, you know, where the ese and the word homes come from, but not that means anything, but they don't know nothing about our cultura. They don't know about the word Chicano, how it's related to Mexicano, and how it's related to Meshi. and how a lot of this stuff is it's our culture, bro. It's you go to a señora, an old lady, and she's a heartfelt woman. She's been through so much. She's still struggling, making tortillas and mijo, have you ate? Are you hungry? Let me put a blanket over you while you sleep. This is our people. We're fucking beautiful, homie. We're beautiful. And our kids need to get that cora on them where they realize, damn, you know what? I ain't a fucking cholo. I'm a beautiful man. I'm a beautiful woman. I should protect my people. I ain't gonna go act crazy with that vato. I'm gonna go help that fool. I'm not gonna go watch the whatever these podcasters and learn about prison. You're learning about captivity, pendejo. You're praising that you got caught. You're praising that. That's retarded. It's the most dumbest thing to idolize. Oh, I'm up into politics. They say, aquí para my barrio, whatever you want to say. Chale, this whole land is a barrio, homie. You've been separated. You've been disconnected. They want to disconnect you, homie, for all of our people. And that's what gets me so frustrated. And I think I have this mindset that I have because my grandpa was so old. He was born in 1918. I hate to say that, but he was so old, telling me things that at the time I wasn't paying attention, but my subconscious was, my spirit was. And I realized everything that when things started happening to me, mijo, I told you. Mijo, I told you. I told you, mijo, you're always going to have to fight, mijo. You're always going to have to, man. It's ugly, homie. It's ugly.
Yeah.
It's ugly. The people that learn the most and are knowledgeing themselves and separating themselves from gossip and all this other abominable things, dumb stuff, we become separated from, disconnected. The conversations aren't the same. We don't want to talk about who got pregnant and who's busted and guess what happened, homie, and whatever. It's like, who cares, man? It's been happening. Worse happened to your ancestors, man. When are you gonna break it? When are you gonna snap out of it, homie? We're all hypnotized. My bad for the rant, dog, but it's just I know it's in your spirit too, bro. And sometimes we just don't know how to articulate ourselves properly, and I didn't know how to do it for years, and now I'm just trying, homie. I'm just trying my best, and I'm only one ant out here. You're another one in Jersey, and NORBEEZ is another one at Taco Bell. Hey, but hey, I thank you for your call, bro. For real.
Can I have a turn?
Chalice. Nah, go ahead, NORBEEZ. Go ahead, man. My bad.
You spoke facts. You spoke facts, bro. Go ahead, NORBEEZ.
Jay, let me to answer your question. You got to understand that the science, what we see as a science from this government, from this society, it's fairly new science, and you got to understand that even though we don't show it and it doesn't seem like we know it, our science is on this land. You can see it because every day the scientists of this society discover something new about this land. Like, why is it that these herbs can fix this people? Why is it that these mushrooms can fix these people? Why is there so many things on this land that cure people? For them, their science is catching up to our science. And they still can't catch up because even recently, MIT, one of the most advanced schools of science and technology, has just discovered how to move a 1-ton rock, right? Because they want to duplicate how they built these pyramids.
And how did they do that?
The pyramids, right?
They figured it out through a system of their. But the question is that they can only figure out how to move 1 ton. When there are many of these rocks that are over 5 ton. And that's what they say they can't figure out. They could figure out how to move 1 ton. But what I'm trying to say is that they're trying to catch up to the science that is within us, the knowledge that is within us, because we know how to use this land to help us. And that's the unfortunate part, that this society makes us feel like we're uneducated. We don't know anything, and we're trying to be more like them. When the reality is that they're trying to become more like us by delving deeper into the land, discovering things about these lands and how they're actually helpful to the human body.
Yeah, they know that. Hey, thank you, bro, for calling, man. I appreciate you, bro. And stay safe out there, Jay.
Thank you, Jay.
Yes, sir. Likewise. Buenas noches.
And that's,
Hey, it's already getting late.
so
bro.
let's do the super chats then.
Yeah. Go for it.
All right, guys. That
Go
was
for
the
it.
last call. Jay
My
was the last
apologies if
caller.
you're trying to call, man.
Yes,
My apologies.
it's because we are running out of time. So let me no more
getting so
calls.
hot.
So give me 1 second.
Shout out to Cell. Shout out to Quien Te Importa. Shout out to 805. Shout out to Brad Pitbull. Zapata. Did I say Cell? Pelon. Chris from AZ. Brad Pitbull. Chris V. Naomi. Appreciate you. Alfredo. Appreciate you, homie. Isaiah. Appreciate you. Hands on. Go for it, bro. My bad.
All right, Victor Aguilar dropped $2. He says, "Saludos a la flota." Thank you to Victor Aguilar for gifting a membership earlier. P Dubs dropped $1.99. Says, "Thank you for the quickie before the show, Norbs." Little backstory to that: I went on live on NORBEEZ Worldwide Activities before I got here, so go check that out. Shout out again to Victor Aguilar for gifting another membership to the chat. P Dub says, drop $4.99. Says, "There's a pack of limes marked safe tonight from Marvelous." LOL.
There's what?
There's a pack of limes marked safe.
Órale. All right.
Oh, I think of the oldie show.
That's a midget. Respect your way, homie.
I don't know if you remember the oldie show,
Francisco.
but you ate quite a few of them. 94M said, drop $1.99. Said, "Norris, what's your favorite chilena?" Chilena.
I don't know.
Like from Chile?
I don't know, bro.
You got me there, 94M. Peter Up drops $4.99. Says, "Marvelous, my tattoo set arrives tomorrow. What is the best voltage to start? Any tips you can give me on starting out? Gracias."
Oh man, I would have to know the kind of machine that you got, bro. You're running rotary or you're running coils.
Now, what would you?
I mean, it's different. You can't say a voltage. You have to look at the needle.
Now,
And if it's a spring, you have to look at the spring. It has a lot to do not with just voltage, but by looking at your needle, how far out it is, and also by the sound, man.
So DM him your specs.
Yeah, hit me up on my Instagram. My Instagram is marvelousinc_tattoos. DM me, bro. I got you, homie. Anything that I know, you'll know. You know.
My Comachin 88 Mendoza dropped $9.99. Thank you for that. He says, "Can you elaborate in a bit on Mexico being the true Israel, or how the Mexica were the chosen children of God?" There's more to it. Damn it. My bad.
So yeah, it says one of our beginning of migration, from Utah down, that was named Yehuda, which would be Judah. And Jerusalem resides in there, So.
Yeah. Children.
I appreciate your super chat, bro.
I heard you mention this before. Gracias, saludos from
Along with
Washington.
all the other biblical stuff that I talked about with the homie right now.
Well, there you go. Let's see. Jose Charavin dropped $4.99. Says, "You know anything about King James being a gay guy?"
Oh, I heard that. That was
unalived his mom for her throne.
Not about the mom part, but I heard about the other part and a political move by another. I forgot his name, man. I don't want to say the wrong name up here, but let me on the next episode. I'll put out the thing and who made up that rumor. But hey, you know what? I don't know. I wasn't there, so I don't know if that's fact or not fact, or to try to destroy the relevance of what the Bible is or what they want you to believe it is or any of that. I wasn't there, but I'll tell you I'll show you what I know on the next episode. I remember that one for sure.
So find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. All right, let's see. Gracie Alvarez became a member today.
Thank you, Gracie. Appreciate
you, Gracie.
it.
Definitely.
For all those that are becoming members, I appreciate you guys a whole lot. All the super chats, I really appreciate you guys. But to become a member, want to tell them how to become a member, bro, through the iPhone?
If you're in an iPhone, an Apple, you would have to go on your browser on like Safari and or Chrome, and you would go to the Marvelous Minds YouTube page, and from there you can choose. It will give you the option to become a member. You would have to go through there. Also, for all the members, thank you for being members, and go check out me singing on the oldie show.
Tell them they have access to the oldie show.
You have access to the past oldie show where Marvelous gets to show you some of his rare oldies, and you could watch me sing.
And also, I haven't put all the oldies on it, but for those that want to check out the oldies that I have had on the oldie show, I did make it public for you guys to go through the playlist right there, and it's in the list called the Marvelous. Oh, let me see. Damn, I need to look it up. I think it's called the Marvelous Show or the
Marvelous Oldie Show. Marvelous Oldie Show.
Oh man, what am I doing? Right here, I want to give them the correct thing, bro. It's called. Oh yeah. It's called the Oldie Show, and there's 138 oldies on there that we've had on the show already.
Damn.
You know, there's more. I haven't. There's 2 lists I need to add still, but it takes time.
All right. We just got some super chats. 94M responded by saying, "You are not from Oaxaca if you do not know what a chilena is."
Ooh, calling you out. That's
Recién
exposed right now, homie.
As far as like some of the cultures there, you gotta realize. Look, where my family is from is 5 hours away from the city.
Stop lying.
I don't know
From the city of Hollywood.
exactly where that word comes from, but in those mountains, I have never heard that word. But then again, they kind of speak dialect up there, so.
Okay, for the homie that dropped about the tattoo gun, yeah, I see it's a pen, homie. I don't know, man. I need to see it, bro. I need to see it and see how far out you have your angling your liner and your shader. Hey, hit me up on Instagram, homie. Hit me up on Instagram, and we'll do a video, homie, so I can see your machine, your setup, how you set up, bro. You know, and we'll go from there. But my apologies, homie, if I can't. You need to be in person for those things. I can't just tell you, you know. Be giving you the wrong advice, man. And so my apologies, homie. Hey, what's up, Vicky's Town? For those that don't know, the homie Vicky's Town, go ahead and give him a follow, subscribe to his channel. He puts out a lot of cultura out there. My respects to Vicky's Town Chronicles. This is his new channel. His last channel got taken down by some haters. So I do appreciate that vato right there.
Shout out to El Boo Boo. And also, you know, exactly. He said exactly what I thought. Chilena, a chick from Chile. That's what I thought too. But 94M says, mine is 6 hours away. F you Norbs.
Órale. All right. Hey,
All right.
Go ahead. You got any last thoughts? Because I'm kind of hungry, NORBEEZ.
You know, I'm actually very hungry too. Hey, you know what? My last thoughts. We spoke on a lot of cool things today. It actually turned out to a very great show, considering that we.
I didn't have nothing to talk about. I didn't have nothing to talk about. I mean, I did, but it was a last minute thing because we were supposed to go live yesterday and I didn't get to. So I apologize for that.
So for the most part, great show, great questions from the community. Shout out to the chat, always bringing the heat, always challenging my ego and making sure that I have none. Because if I did, I would have been crying on here by now. But you guys went wild on me. Aside from that, shout out to all the super chatters for helping us. You know, by you helping us, I'll be able to buy my my craving box, and thank you for that. Aside from that, shout out to the members, shout out to the subscribers, shout out to the shout out to the 154 people that are watching but didn't push the like button.
Órale.
Because I see that we're at 101 like buttons, and before we go, I would like to see the 155 people.
There's 256 on right now.
Yeah, I would like 102 of them have hit the like button.
All right. Where's the rest of you? Where's the other 100 at?
Yes, where's the other? Exactly. I want to, before we go, please hit the like button because it does help spread the word, spread the channel, and adds up to the algorithm. Aside from that, thank you to everybody that's watching the live, and thank you everyone that's going to watch the rerun. I appreciate all of you, and thank you once again, Marvelous, for letting me be a part of this. Thank you.
Trip. Hey, so yeah, thank you, NORBEEZ. I appreciate you always, man. Thank you to everybody that's a member. Thank you to everybody that drops super chat. That helps us a lot, man. And I just want to thank you for your time. You know, I hope that I'm able to articulate myself, you know, enough so you have understanding on where I'm coming from, what I'm talking about, my beliefs, and stuff like that. What was I gonna say right now? We're gonna be doing a Bible breakdown. You know, I'm no preacher or nothing, but you guys have been asking me for that for the longest time. So that will be on one of the upcoming ones, along with the Flat Earth Part 2 that has even more content. So hopefully NORBEEZ gets here early enough to upload all these videos and pictures that I got for you guys.
That's right.
We're going to do that. And also, What else? Oh, the next oldie show. The next oldie show. Hopefully, we're able to do it this week. NORBEEZ, if you got time, homie.
Yes.
So if you
I
guys
think
want to
we
have
still
a
some super chats that we got.
we got super chats that we need to read. So if you guys drop super chats on the last oldie show, we will be reading them. And yeah, if you guys want to have a good time with us on the oldie show, we appreciate you.
That was a good time.
You gotta be a member to review it, you know. But when we drop it the first time, it's open to the public, you know. So yeah, if anybody wants those oldies, go ahead and get them. Yeah. So man, my last word is just I appreciate you guys, you know, and I just hope you guys appreciate yourselves enough to research stuff, you know, to ask questions, you know, always ask questions. I know we've learned what we've learned through schools and growing up and whatever our parents taught us, if they were even there, or our grandparents or whatever. Treasure that, you know, put it in your little cabinet file in here, and you know, collect it with everything else you're learning from everybody else around you, whether good or bad, you know. Yeah, this is I hope it's an educational channel. You know, I don't want to say I'm here educating people. You know, I feel like I'm bringing more awareness to people than anything. Whether you feel it's a part of education or not, that's your opinion. Yeah, I just want you to know how special you are, man. You know, all the homies, and you women out there, all you husbands holding it down for your wives and your kids, and your wives holding it down for your men and staying solid behind them. And you know, I just want to send my respects to you guys. Thank you for being a part of this show. You know, it means a lot to me. And thank you. That's it.
All right. Thank you guys. See you in the next one.